Hi, I'm Cassandra Curie with Farm Fitness. We're located in Intermission, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at farmfitness.ca and come check us out.
At Super 8 Winnipeg West, we have your comfort in mind, with free Wi-Fi and free daily Superstart breakfast. We also have guest laundry facilities, a state-of-the-art fitness center, and a jetted hot tub. Sleep well in a spacious guest room equipped with plush new bedding, a 50-inch flat-screen HD TV, microwave, mini refrigerator, and Keurig coffee maker. Or book a suite with a kitchen, ideal for extended stays. Super 8 Winnipeg West, located just inside the perimeter on Portage Avenue.
Welcome here inside Fort William First Nations Arena Friday. Just before the evening, Rory McGoran, Will Stryline with you on the Manitoba Sports Network for Day 2 of the Telus Cup West Regionals here. And if I may say, a marquee matchup between the Notre Dame Hounds and the Winnipeg Wild. Will.
These definitely had to be two of the favorite teams coming in. The Notre Dame Hounds yesterday proved exactly how strong they can be against the Kenora Wild. They came out skating all over the ice, had a ton of speed. They had a great rush coming up the ice every time, had great puck control. 11-0 win says it all there. And the other game we had the Winnipeg Wild, who had a really tough match for 40 minutes against the Thunder Bay Kings. To come out in the third period, the Kings cut the lead in half, 2-1. Couple penalty troubles. Winnipeg capitalizes, get away with a 4-1 victory. They outshot them 34-18 as well. So another good game for the Winnipeg Wild. This is what we expected to be the potential for Sunday's championship game. Two of the best teams here, two of the best goaltenders here, probably four of the best goaltenders here because the backups could be starters on basically any other team.
Well, let's start right there. It looks, because of last game, Aaron Randazzo started for the Notre Dame Hounds. We had Miles Minor starting for the Winnipeg Wild, that we will get, 1B option, but they all could be 1A, 1B on any respectable night. We're going to get Riley Kahonik for the Notre Dame Hounds. We're going to get Caden Kilpatrick for the Winnipeg Wild. But again, there's no step back in between the 6x4.
Yeah, there's absolutely no step back. And you have to think when it came to the Notre Dame Hounds yesterday, when they're up against the Kenora Thistles, do you play your number one guy, who is Kahonik? And like you say, 1A, 1B, if you don't have Kahonik, you're not hurting against any of the teams you're playing this weekend. Both your goaltenders are of that caliber. But you got at least 3 games, no matter what. Give the guy an opportunity to rest up at least one of the night, get yourself going through the championship game. Miles Minor played a good game yesterday as well. And even look at his co-partner in Caden Kilpatrick, co-goaltenders of the Manitoba Midget AAA Hockey League this year. So again, it's a 1A, 1B option. You went with your best gun last night against the Thunder Bay Kings. You can make that change if you want this night too.
Okay, well, let's switch gears now into the past of this West Regionals of the Telus Cup. Of course, last 6 years, it's been the representative of Saskatchewan who was advanced to the Telus Cup Championship, the representatives out of the West. Paul Kruger, the coach of the Winnipeg Wild, of course, Winnipeg Wild being 5-time champions in the last 7 years, and most recently, the 3-time consecutive champions up to this date. How much would it mean to the Winnipeg Wild to knock Saskatchewan off the board, and not just the team, but the coach who have been trying to get to the next step for the last 6 years?
I think it'd be really difficult to even put that into words. This is a team that has now won 3 straight Manitoba AAA championships. They've been here. They've been to the final of this event and lost to a Saskatchewan team. So this is a team that's now come together. You got a lot of second-year players on this team. They have that experience last year to build off of. So do you take advantage of what you've experienced? You have great players. In Benton's yesterday, we saw him put up a 4-point game. We saw Joss put up a lot of points. They had Sarter, although he only got the 1 assist, was feeding the puck into all the right places yesterday. It looked yesterday when they came out, this is a team that wants to finally get over that hump and get their shot at the Nationals.
Okay, so let's look at players to watch here for both teams. I mean, with an 11-0 win, you're going to see points across the board for the Notre Dame Hounds. But Luke Milmick, had 3 goals and assists. You had Cordell Larson with 3 goals and 2 assists. You had Cole Stevenson had a hat trick himself. So 3 of their big forwards up front had hat tricks. Brad Morrissey was all over the ice, always in the right position. And not only the forwards, but the defensive corps led by Quinn Schmeiman. Where is the ability for the Winnipeg Wild to find a gap in the game of the Notre Dame Hounds? If there is one.
I think it's hard to say that there is one. I think it's a matter of these two teams being the best teams available. Yeah, you saw Ryland Bettens. I think that line of Bettens, Joss, and Fox is the most dangerous that the Winnipeg Wild have. They proved it yesterday. They moved the puck very well. They're all fast. Notre Dame, against Kenora yesterday, they played a game where as soon as that puck was not on one of their sticks and they weren't going to win it, their defenseman dropped back right away. They waited. They hung in the neutral zone. They never let Kenora enter the zone. Quick transition is going to be the key tonight for the Winnipeg Wild, and they showed yesterday against Thunder Bay they could do it. There was a play yesterday. Bennett Dixon got a loose puck in the neutral zone, quickly played it up the right-hand side. Fox made a great pass across, and we got the finisher right in front of Seth McKay for that third goal.
So we talked about transition. It's something that both teams do really well. It's a quick outlet pass, and then not after that where you have the forward group moving up. It's all 5 moving up as a unit, which is just a testament to both coaches on how well-rounded both these squads are. Looking at Kyle Bettens, I mean, he had that magnificent breakaway goal, the opening goal in the second game on Thursday night. 95 points throughout the regular season. It's a guy that has to have an X beside his name when they're in the dressing room for the Notre Dame Hounds.
Absolutely. If you want to beat the Notre Dame Hounds as a Winnipeg Wild teammate today, you have to expect Kyle Bettens. Ryland Bettens.
It's his brother who plays for Brandon Wheat Kings.
Exactly.
Of course, yes.
That's being in Brandon in a couple of years. That's who immediately popped into mind. But yeah, if you look at Kyle Bettens, he's the player that really has to elevate not only himself but the players around him, and we saw that yesterday. Now, Thunder Bay, for as good as they did play, and they got some good offensive possession, they at times had Winnipeg on their heels, especially when they almost killed off that 2-man disadvantage at the start of the third period. If he can escalate everybody else around him and really set the pace of this game, get things in front of the goaltenders right now, Kahonik will have a busy night compared to yesterday. That's going to be the key.
Quick one here. The power play for the Winnipeg Wild, as crazy as it sounds, with 325 goals scored throughout the regular season, was 7th in the league at 18.9%. Against this team, you get the opportunity with the man advantage. You think you'd have to capitalize and get as many goals as you can with the man advantage.
We have to. And even if you look at yesterday's game, a lot of penalties by Thunder Bay. They took over 20 minutes in penalties. Winnipeg was only 1 for 10.
They had a 2-man advantage for a full 2 minutes.
And they had another shorter one.
5 seconds remaining in the second one.
Yeah, and they had another shorter one later on that they didn't score as well. Now, that is a testament to Thunder Bay. They did a good job getting in lanes, getting sticks, trying to break up the passes. Winnipeg moved the puck very well. They missed a couple opportunities. They set up a couple one-timers and just put them wide, where Seth McKay wasn't in position to make the save if the puck was in the spot it needed to be. So they've moved the puck very well. Is now, can you capitalize? They like feeding Sarder up into the middle, and he had a little bit of trouble yesterday controlling those passes when he's stuck in between that defensive box.
So quick one, last one here for you before we get to these national anthems. Physical game or speed and skill?
I think today's game is going to be speed and skill. We saw a physical game from Notre Dame yesterday. That was in response to how Kenora wanted to play the game.
Well, we'd like to thank Getting Powered and MyPhone, our official communications provider for cell phones, iPads, and more. Contact your authorized Telus dealer today. Now ice level for our national anthem. Rory McGord, Will Stryline with you on the Manitoba Sports Network here in Fort William First Nations Arena, Thunder Bay, Ontario for the Telus Cup West Regionals. That pregame show was brought to you by CCM between the Notre Dame Hounds and the Winnipeg Wild. Notre Dame Hounds can open up with their top unit of Luke Milmick, Cordell Larson, and Stanley Cooley on the point, being the captain in Cody Leonard and Zach Plusinski. Of course, the usual suspects, as we say, for the Winnipeg Wild, being Mitchell Joss, Eric Fox, and Kyle Betton. Starting off on the point, the captain, Mason Waite, and Drake Burgeon. Notre Dame Hounds onto our broadcast left, wearing their white and red. Winnipeg, not the Minnesota Wild. Winnipeg Wild will be on our broadcast right, wearing the green and white. So Miles Minor looks to get the start here for Winnipeg when we thought Caden Kilpatrick will. Miles Minor, back-to-back games here. Played last night, stopped 17 of 18 shots. It will be Radley Kahonik getting his first start here for the Notre Dame Hounds in these West Regionals.
And if you are the Winnipeg Wild, expect Kilpatrick to get an opportunity tomorrow as they face off with the Kenora Thistles.
Teams come to center ice. Kyle Betton's out to take the draw against Stanley Cooley. Puck is dropped, and we are on our way here for the first game between these two. Unless they meet each other in the finals, will be the only game between these two. Quick into the attacking zone come the Notre Dame Hounds. Cordell Larson and Luke Milmick working the grind on these near side corner boards. Larson picks up the loose puck, takes it around the net of Miles Minor. Out to Leonard on the punch, stopped by Miles Minor. Juicy rebounds, spills out into the slot. Cooley couldn't quite find the handle. That allows Mason Waite to carry the puck out. Far side, one-touch pass up to Joss. He's looking for Fox. Again, off his stick and onto the stick of the captain, Cody Leonard. He goes D up to Plusinski. Plusinski right up the middle to Milmick. Milmick, a shot off the skate of Drake Burgeon. Rebound chance. Glorious opportunity there for Ernst. He puts that high over the net of Minor. Puck bounces out back into the neutral zone, where it'll be corralled by the Notre Dame Hounds. Winslow now off the boards, blocked nicely there by Jackson Kluchuk. Bounces to the near side now, and a quick outlet pass up for Brad Morrissey. He's going to throw this into an empty corner. First one on it are the Hounds. Quick shot off the side of the net and back on the back of the netting, blown down by the referee. And just like we saw in the first game against Kenora, no hesitation for the Hounds. Immediately enter the zone and immediately on the forecheck with multiple players.
A fantastic start for the Hounds. You're going best on best in terms of your forward lines, and the entire first minute of that game was hemmed in the zone. Mason Waite only getting off for his first change now, played that entire time despite the fact his defensive partner got the change.
Ringed around the boards by Quinn Schmeiman. Brad Morrissey makes a nice hit on the far side, half wall there, but it's scooped up by the Wild momentarily. Now Morrissey, quick shot, that's off a body. On the rebound, Dufay trying to shovel that in front. Good save for Minor as he kicks that behind his own net. Back to the point here for Schmeiman. Schmeiman now trying to shovel that back down low. Dufay shrugging off the check there of Gottfried. Gets it back behind the net for Morrissey. Back out in front. Quick shot there. I believe hit a player and got up out of play, or does Miles Minor have it in his equipment? I think out of play, face-off will be inside the Wild zone.
Yeah, that definitely went up back into the netting, but still now for the second line now for the Hounds. Great job in the near side corner here, moving the puck around, making Minor go from post to post a couple times already on that shift, and another opportunity in tight.
Cole Stevenson out to take the face-off against Michael Sarter for the Winnipeg Wild. It's won there by Stevenson. Quickly on the puck, there's Riker Evans from the point, driving down into the attacking zone behind the net of Miles Minor. It's scooped up the loose puck now by Matt Shatsky, trying the outlet pass, stuffed there by Drew Englot, who pushes the puck deep down into Winnipeg's territory. Drew Englot gets shoved down there by Krause. Krause takes a spill. Now that allows Stevenson to corral the puck. Back to the point for Nolan. Quick shot. Miles didn't see it. They score! That may have hit Drew Englot in front. Tipped, redirected. Miles Minor was going one way. The puck went the other way, and it's 1-0 for Notre Dame.
Most certainly did. Man in front, and that's exactly what you got to do to beat a goaltender like Miles Minor. Get shots. It doesn't matter the distance. If you can get traffic in front of him, he had that one tracked going to the right post. It hit the body, moved away from him, and it got underneath him.
That goal by Drew Englot is brought to you by Windsor Plywood. 1-0. 2 minutes into this opening period, the Hounds go up over the Winnipeg Wild, and immediately back on the tack go the Notre Dame Hounds. Miles Minor out of his net to play this along the backboards onto the near side corner wall, where it's stuffed there by Zimmerman. Couple bodies for the Wild trying to get this puck out. Comes to the point for Nolan, just going to play that out to the far side, empty wing. And now the Wild look to clear this puck out and get on the attack. Luke Benedictson's going to swing this around the net. Out of his net comes Kahonik. Kahonik touches that up to Zimmerman. Zimmerman was looking for the outlet pass. On to Nolan Renwick. Renwick, who missed the final game of the playoffs and the first game of these West Regionals with a shoulder injury. We had interviewed him after the postgame yesterday. Sees his first action here in the Telus Cup West Regionals. And Renwick's going to touch this up ahead for Leonard. Leonard has some room down the right wing, shoveling a backhand, doesn't make its way to the net. Drake Burgeon picks that up, feeds it up ahead to Luke Benedictson. Takes a little bit of a hit there from Cooley. Cooley strips him of the puck and sends it back down. Miles Minor once again rings this around the boards. Eric Fox touches that up ahead. Betton's trying to pressure there. Quinn Schmeiman. Schmeiman wins that battle and gets it down back deep. First one on it there is Mason Waite. Mason Waite's going to swing this around the board to Gottfried. Gottfried up to Fox. Fox has some room, decides to throw this far side for Joss. A little bit out of his reach as it's picked up by Winslow there. Now Schmeiman. Schmeiman walks into the attacking zone, takes a shot. That's off the body of Alec Borger. That allows Joss to get the puck. Looking for Fox up the center, intercepted by Cooley and sent all the way down the ice. Miles Minor now out of his net. Alec Borger there to help him out. Gottfried up ahead to Joss. He's stripped off the puck by Cooley. Cooley swings it down onto the near side boards here for Milmick. Up to the point now for Schmeiman. Walks the line a bit. Throws it to the front. Great save. Rebound opportunity. And Miles Minor covers that one up. 16-11 here in the first. 1-0 Notre Dame.
Notre Dame right now is doing a fantastic job when it comes to moving the puck around. You saw it there in a perfect situation where Winnipeg got control, tried to throw back into the neutral zone. The defenseman had already dropped off, quickly had it. Quick transition back into the offensive zone. Miles Minors has to stay down. Good positioning to make 2 saves in a row.
Brad Morrissey and Jackson Kluchuk out to take the face-off. Kluchuk ties up his man, gets the puck out, led for Tristan Thompson. He's stripped off the puck back the other way. Riker Evans gets center ice, sends this all the way down into the Wild territory. Most of the play has been in the Wild territory as relentless pressure here on the offensive attack for the Hounds have really hemmed the Wild into their zone. Now Morrissey, little touch pass up ahead for Ethan Ernst off a skate there, of Gottfried. Falls onto the far side corner boards. Ernst trying to battle there on the backboards with Jackson Kluchuk. Puck does come out where it's picked up by Riker Evans. Evans gets it into the zone momentarily, and now Bryant has Thompson with him. Thompson shrugging off the check of Dufay and throws it to the net. Good save for Kahonik. Second opportunity. Kahonik right there. Johnny on the spot covers up for a whistle.
Finally a chance for the Wild to come down. Great job getting the 2-on-1. Got to look at Dufay there as he's coming back hard on the back check, able to interfere a little bit on the play by Thompson, getting in the way. Still Thompson, good job getting that first shot, seeing the puck again, getting 2 on Kahonik.
Michael Sarter taking the faceoff for the Wild, wins that one. Puck loose inside the faceoff circle. Retreating back in his zone was Wolford. He just chips this off the boards and into the Wild zone. Joe Kraus now picks up the puck. He throws it in front of his own net. Matt Shatsky's now on it, trying to go far side there for Falk. Falk now near side up for Kraus. And a rink-wide pass intended for Sarter. Nicely broken up there from Wolford. Wolford now off the boards. Intercepted there by Fisher. Fisher just pushes that a little bit deeper into the Hounds zone. On the attack, pinching from the zone goes Kraus. Kraus now battling against 2 of the Hounds. Out comes Plusinski with it and goes far side there for Wolford. A flip pass from his glove to his stick and a great goal right there for the Hounds. Once again, Drew Anglot picks up his second one of the game. What a fantastic move, catching the puck on the outlet pass from Colson Wolford from his glove to his stick and in the back of the net.
Yesterday we saw a lot of pucks go up into the rafters here. It's a low ceiling in the arena. That was perfectly placed, dropped right in front of him, catches it, puts it down, beats his defender, and goes back and forth on Miles Minor. What an absolute outstanding play by Drew Englot, who's already got both now for the Hounds.
Yeah, goal brought to you by Windsor Plywood. Second one of the night for Englot, second one of the night for the Hounds. And again, I believe that's going to be assisted similar to the first one by Colson Wolford. The first goal secondary assist was picked up by Cade Nolan. Official scoring summary will come up after we get that announcement, and of course in the intermission after the 20 minutes here. 14:20 remaining in the first period. Now Jake Dale is going to carry this out. Chip it into the attacking zone. Mason waits on it, retreating in his own zone. He's going to throw this out to center ice, but that's off the skate there of Zimmerman. And Drake Burgeon's second effort. Very nicely pressed on there by Renwick. And now comes Ceremet. Ceremet has Belton with him. Throws it out in front. Belton wasn't quite there on the back door, but gets first to the puck. Shovels that back down deep. Intercepted there by Quinn Schmeiman. Schmeiman now racing up the near side boards here. Puck skates off his stick and falls onto the stick of Gottfried. Gottfried now looking for the pass. Goes long lead pass intended for Bettens. A little bit ahead of him. Intercepted by Riker Evans. Back the other way come the Hounds. Riker Evans had 4 points in yesterday's game against the Kenora Thistles. Is going to feed this out to Cooley. Cooley to Milmick. Trying to fire that one towards the net. It misses blocker side of Miles Minor. Milmick now just pressed against the boards there. That allows the Wild to take the puck off and carry it back with the lead line here. Feathering through the slot was Fox, intended for Joss. Again, falls a little bit too ahead of him and onto the backboards. Penalty now coming up to Eric Fox as he trips up one of the Notre Dame Hounds players. First power play opportunity for Murray Chrysler in Morden going to the Notre Dame Hounds. It's 2-0 Notre Dame, 13:07 remaining in the first.
It's a 2-0 hockey game right now, but I think the Winnipeg Wild have finally settled a little bit. The Hounds came out right away attacking, and the Wild were a little bit caught back on their heels, maybe gripping the sticks a little bit too tight. They've had a couple nice rushes here in the last minute or two of play. If it wasn't for a very nice play there by Wolford lobbing it up over to Englot for goal number 2, we're still sitting in a 1-1 hockey game. We'll see what Notre Dame now can do if they have their first advantage of the game.
Second goal there by Notre Dame. Drew Englot picks up his second of the game, assisted by Colson Wolford and Zach Plusinski. Back the other way on the attack on the power play come the Hounds. Nice defensive play made there by Matt Shatsky to knock off Nolan Renwick of the puck. Back and then dumped all the way down into Notre Dame zone. Quinn Schmeiman. Once again, Eric Fox taking the 2-minute penalty for tripping. In the zone comes Larson. Larson trying to throw this over to Milmick. Milmick just back to the point for Morrissey. Over to Schmeiman. Schmeiman being pressured there. First to Emmett. Larson to help out. Back to Schmeiman. Wraps it around the boards. Nolan Renwick can't handle that. But in from the point comes Morrissey. And now Renwick to help out. 3 bodies there on the man advantage for the Notre Dame Hounds. Allowing them to take possession of the puck. Back up to Milmick. Milmick now to Schmeiman. Head up. Walks the line a bit. Drops it down far side for Morrissey. Back up top for Schmeiman. Schmeiman throws it to the net. Steered aside there by Miles Minor. Into the far side corner boards. Another penalty now coming up. This one going to the Notre Dame Hounds as Quinn Schmeiman takes that puck. Slashing coming up for the Hounds. I believe it might be going... Is it number 11 Nolan Renwick or number 12 Cordell Larson? Cordell Larson will be taking the slashing penalty. So with 52 seconds remaining in the initial power play for Notre Dame Hounds, 4-on-4 action here as Larson goes to the box for tripping, or slashing, pardon me.
A good job by the Wild there, keeping the Hounds really pinned to the outside, back at the blue line. One shot got through. You want to see the defenseman being a little bit tighter on those guys up front, but overall keeping the pucks away from Miles Minor.
So a lot of open ice here, 4-on-4. Here comes Ethan Ernst with some room on a breakaway. Takes a shot, blocker save, rebound chance. Comes back to the point. Plusinski can't find the handle. Just shovels that back into the near side. Falls behind the net of Miles Minor. Dufay now back to Plusinski. He's got a lane. Takes a shot. Another nice blocker save as he shoves that one into the far side boards. Another quality save. There's for Miles Minor. Mitchell Joss now on a 1-on-2. Joining the rush is Gottfried with him. Joss is trying to take this wide. He gets shoved on the boards by Plusinski. Still the puck is underneath. Mitchell Joss digging away there against Plusinski. Ethan Ernst. Third one to help out was Leonard. Chips that back to Ernst, and behind his net with some time. He's going to wait up is Ethan Ernst. 11:09 remaining here in the first.
You saw a nice opportunity there by the Winnipeg or by the Notre Dame Hounds, and it was just Joss coming back a little lackadaisical and got beat to the right-hand side. Miles had to help him out.
Now the Winnipeg Wild will go on the power play here as it's sent all the way down the ice. Since the Notre Dame guy came out of the box, no icing there. First on the puck were the Hounds, but they were shrugged against the boards by a couple Winnipeg Wild players, and back the other way come the Wild. Michael Sarter trying to feed it up for Bettens. Nice job to keep it in there at the line for Sarter. Now gets the pass from Fox. Sarter walking around. Riker Evans trying to squeeze the trigger. Fans on the puck. And it falls behind the net. Back to the point for Wade. Wade over to Shatsky. Set up here on the power play of the Wild. Back and near side here for Kyle Bettens. Kyle Bettens walking. Takes a shot off a body. That goes, misses the net. Glove side of Riley Kahonik. Well, back behind the net, Eric Fox. A little bit of trouble handling the puck as he's stripped now by Cade Nolan. He tries to get it out. Stopped there by Mason Waite. Mason Waite throws it to the net. Steered aside once again by Kahonik. Now this time it is sent all the way down the ice by Cade Nolan. With 9 seconds remaining on the power play, maybe one less effort here for the Winnipeg Wild.
You only had half a power play here, really, because it was about a minute in that one was called. However, a good job by the Wild. Getting some control, getting some shots. Might want to see him take a little bit of a quicker shot from the point.
Mason Waite to Fox, over to Bettens. And a great save there from Riley Kahonik. I'm not sure if Benton's had the entire handle on the puck, but nonetheless did steer it towards the net, and Kahonik still had to be ready for it. Big hit there from number 16, Cole Stevenson, on number 16, Mason Waite. Offside, I believe, is going to be the call.
We saw it there. We saw it once on the power play as well for the Wild. Coming down the near side here on the left, throwing it back into the middle on the power play was Benton's rushing in, trying to get that tip in front, trying to force Kahonik to get off his post and into the center of the net.
Face off just outside the Notre Dame Hounds zone. It's won there by the Wild. On the stick of Drake Burgeon. Burgeon, one-touch pass up to Kluchuk. Kluchuk now just throws this on the net of Kahonik, getting a face-off now in the attacking zone for the Wild, but 9:33 remaining in the first.
Well, the Hounds came out attacking the Wild quite hard. Winnipeg has done a good job right now kind of slowing the game down, getting things back into system, and now they're starting to push things back towards the Hounds' net. We'll see if they can continue to build on that and potentially get some scoring opportunities here.
Jackson Kluchuk to take the faceoff for the Wild, loses that one. That allows the Hounds and Drew Englot. 2 goals already in the first period for Drew Englot. Gets this out of the zone, but then on the second effort for the Wild, it's out and out of play.
I still think a big factor right now that we haven't really seen from the Wild is yesterday against Thunder Bay, they moved the puck really well from the back end. You've seen a couple stretch pass opportunities here taken by Gottfried that have missed and resulted in transitions the other way.
Zimmerman now gets across the red line, is going to throw this into the Winnipeg Wild zone. First one on its Kraus. Dangerous plays. It bounces nearly in front of the net. Picked up by Cole Stevenson. He gets ridden into the boards there by Burgeon. In to help out is Englot. Englot takes it on the near side. Pass to Schmeiman. Schmeiman, a quick shot. That's off the side of the net. Now Englot has Stevenson with him. Stevenson's going to come out with the loose puck. In from the point is Quinn Schmeiman. Schmeiman going to circle back off the check there of Jackson Kluchuk. Reese Belton picks up that loose puck. Feeds up ahead for Kyle Bettens. That slips off his stick. Luke Benedictson. That slips off his stick and falls onto the Notre Dame Hounds. Wild throw it all the way down on top of Kahonik. He's going to play this out. And Schmeiman now with the puck. Up ahead, Cordell Larson. Larson. Miscommunication there. Allows Ceremet to momentarily get the puck, but Larson again on the back check. Good second effort to strip Ceremet of the puck. Back to Quinn Schmeiman. And Schmeiman's going to leave it there for Winslow. Winslow off the near side boards here for Nolan Renwick. Renwick, cross ice pass, looking for Winslow. Winslow gets across the line, dumps it in. Gottfried, going to go D over to Shatsky. Shatsky, going to touch this up for Benedictson. But Luke Milmick is going to strip him of the puck. Milmick now around the net of Miles Minor. Stops up, gets pressured against the boards. Quick Larson with a shot and glove save there from Miles Minor.
Miles Minor had to be real quick on that one. It was just a loose puck in the low part of the dot there. Saw it quickly, made sure he held his post. Didn't cheat up front and makes a nice save.
At 2-0 here for Notre Dame Hounds. Face-off coming glove side of Miles Minor. Out comes the line of Morrissey, Dufay, and Ethan Ernst for the Notre Dame Hounds. Luke Ceremet's out there for the Winnipeg Wild, along with Reese Belton and Benedictson. Benedictson stripped off the puck by Morrissey. Morrissey now with it, being pressured against the boards from Gottfried. Back up to the point now. Leonard trying to shake off Benedictson, throws it towards the front of the net. Good active stick there from Borger to stop that before it makes it to Minor. Now Benedictson's just going to get the center ice, throw this in, and make a change. Luke Ceremet takes a nice hit there from the captain, Cody Leonard. Flipped up into the rafters by Zach Pusinski. Out of play. Face-off should be coming here. Glove side of Riley Kahonik with 7:26 remaining in the first period.
Nice forecheck by Ceremet. His line mates are going off. He knows it. He's just going to try and keep the Notre Dame Hounds pinned a little bit. Gets the interception, trying to create a chance there.
Rory McGord, Will Stryline with you on the Manitoba Sports Network here in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Puck is swung around the boards. Dufay is going to play this up for Morrissey. Morrissey then up for Ethan Ernst. Ernst now is taking this wide around Mason Waite, throwing it through the slot high, hits the back boards. Dufay is going to keep that in and go off for a change. Trying to get the full change in and keep the offensive pressure on the Notre Dame Hounds. Riker Evans makes a nice move at the point, throwing it into the slot. Not quite there was Wolford for the Notre Dame Hounds. Mason Waite now up ahead for Zach Falk. Falk for Sarter, and Sarter is going to swing this back into the Notre Dame Hounds zone. A little back and forth action from both teams as they try to Adam Marker. 2-0 here for Notre Dame, and Wolford has the puck. Wolford on his backhand, taking it wide, stops up, goes back up to the point for Plusinski. He takes a shot. That's off the skate there of Mitchell Joss. Joss jumps in the slot, tying up his man, and back behind the net, Stevenson. Drew Englot now picks up that loose puck. He's pressured against the boards by Michael Sarter. In to help out Stevenson. We see this routinely by the two big power forwards for the Hounds, Drew Englot and Cole Stevenson, working hard down low, trying to get a scoring opportunity for the Notre Dame Hounds. Fisher for the Wild is going to send this all the way in. Mitchell Joss hard on the attack, but with more numbers for the Hounds, they're going to be able to get this puck out. And now Drew Englot. Englot touches this up for Renwick. Renwick walks the line here, drops it back over to Winslow. Just a little bit out of his reach. That allows the Winnipeg Wild to clear the zone. Winslow now up ahead, out of the reach there for Jake Dale. Kyle Bettens, backhand pass through the neutral ice is intercepted by Renwick. Renwick head up looking for an option. Was looking for Zimmerman, intercepted there from Fox. Fox now to Joss. Joss is going to chip his head. Fox has Kraus with him. Kraus on the backhand, shovels it to the front of the net. Rebound chance as Kahonik was trying to cover that up. It bounced off his pad. Back the other way come the Hounds with Renwick. Renwick taking it wide, squeezes around the check of Bergen, gets the puck down low. Back up top now for Schmeiman. Schmeiman's going to chip this off the boards. Gloved out of the air there by Kyle Bettens. Bettens for Joss. Joss over to his other defensive partner in Bergen. And with a little bit of room, he'll go rink wide over to Caden Bryant. Nice pass from Bryant to Thompson. Thompson walking into the high slot, fires a shot. That misses the net on the glove side there of Kahonik. Kahonik, a right-handed glove goaltender for the Notre Dame Hounds. As Caden Bryant just shovels this in. Offside, they're going to have to check up once again, are the Winnipeg Wild. That's going to allow the Notre Dame Hounds to have a little bit of room and work this breakout. Leonard off the boards, intended for Larson, a little bit too far ahead. Gottfried touches that up. Good interception from Kluchuk. Got Bryant with him. Kluchuk takes a shot. That's over the net. Good scoring opportunity there for the Winnipeg Wild on the turnover by Jackson Kluchuk. Now Luke Milmick gets the center ice and dumps this into the Wild territory. Back behind the boards for Gottfried. Gottfried up center ice. Was intended for Thompson, but on the second effort was Kluchuk. Kluchuk to Falk. Rebound chance there. Kluchuk almost had an opportunity. Puck just spills right by him. Big hit there from Milmick as he laid out Michael Sarter on the far side boards. Puck now into the Wild zone where it's carried by Ryan Gottfried. Gottfried going to make a nice move there around Ernst and a nice pass up to Falk. Falk just sends this in to the near side corner boards. First one's on, it's Bettens. Now the Wild with a little bit of offensive pressure, trying to hem the Notre Dame Hounds into the zone. Puck shoveled to the front of the net. Bounces up near side corner. Michael Sarter couldn't handle that one. And out come the Notre Dame Hounds. Jocelyn Dufay. Dufay now taking it wide. Nice move through the legs. Dufay to his backhand. Borsey with a shot. Third opportunity for Ernst, and he puts that wide of the net. Great move there from Jocelyn Dufay as he puts that through the legs of, I believe, Matt Shatsky. Second effort, Dufay. Nice save there from Miles Minor as he blockers that one into the far side corner boards. Ethan Ernst now back up top. Riker Evans. He's going to walk down the line, shovels the puck back down behind the net of Miles Minor. On it are the Wild. Matt Shatsky's going to touch this up to Kyle Bettens. Kyle Bettens trying to feed that into the center ice where it's off the stick of Wolford and back into the Wild zone. But on it is Matt Shatsky. Shatsky stopping up right at his own blue line, swinging off the forecheck there of Ethan Ernst. In to help out was Wolford. Flips this up, but that's caught by Riker Evans. Now touched up to Stevenson. Stevenson on his backhand protecting the puck. Shovels it to the net. Stopped by Minor, but I believe the net was off of the moorings before the puck ever got there. Nonetheless, we should get a face-off inside the Wild zone.
I would say in the pregame here that if this game was going to be wide open and kind of run and shoot, that it favored the Notre Dame Hounds. But in the last 3-4 minutes of play, you have seen great transitions by the Winnipeg Wild, stretching it down, making and forcing mistakes by the Hounds, entering the offensive zone and generating a lot of good offense themselves as a result.
Quinn Schmeiman's going to throw this down deep. Again, Cole Stevenson, Drew Englot. What can you say about them two on this line? They keep the play always down deep into the attacking zone. Englot now cycles back around for Stevenson. Stevenson's going to throw Drake Bergen down to the ice. Back around the net. Who's first on it? It's Drew Englot. He gets stripped off the puck there from Benedictson, and Benedictson up ahead to Ceremet. Ceremet now gets the line and throws it in to the attacking zone. First one on its Belton, trying to shrug off the check there from the Hounds. Benedictson has some room, takes a shot, fans on it. Puck now squirts out in front, back to the point. Bergen with a shot. Great save from Kahonik there. Good lane for the shooting attempt from Drake Bergen from the point. Stopped and saw the whole time from goaltender Riley Kahonik. Schmeiman now with 2 minutes remaining here in the first period. 2-0. Both goals scored by Drew Englot of the Notre Dame Hounds. Puck ensues now inside the Winnipeg zone. Picked up. Now Luke Ceremit shovels a backhand. Stopped again by the shoulder of Kahonik. He's been perfect so far. 2-0 Notre Dame. 1:48 left in the first.
You say, what can I say about Drew Englot and about Cole Stevenson? Well, I can say they're both 6'3". One's 205 pounds, another's 181. They are fantastic. When you get down and behind the goal line, they're playing along the boards on the forecheck. They're going to tire out any defensive pairing they're against.
First period here is brought to you by Reed's Furniture. Go check them out, www.reeds.furniture. That's REIDS.furniture. Winnipeg Wild now on the attack. Mitchell Josh trying to send that out in front for Eric Fox. A little bit off his stick and falls back to the point, but it's kept in by the Wild. Now it's swung back around to the point where Matt Shatsky wasn't quite ready for it. Pardon me, that's Alec Borger, number 9, for the Winnipeg Wild. He's being pressured along the backboards by Milnick. Interception there for the Wild and thrown towards the front of the net. That goes wide. On it now is Gottfried. Gottfried trying to shovel this up to Fox. Can't quite do that. Kyle Bettens now retreats back into his own zone. Puts a nice hit there on Stanley Cooley. That allows the Wild to get the puck out of their zone. Notre Dame's going to have to get onside with 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining here in the first period. Ryan Gottfried now is going to take his time in his own zone, throw it to his defensive partner in Borger. Borger off a skate there of one of the Hounds onto the stick of Ernst. Ernst now to Dufay. Dufay squeezes off a shot. Can't quite get the net as it falls beside the glove side of Miles Minor with 45 seconds remaining. Ethan Ernst now back up to the point for Riker Evans. Evans with a shot. That stopped before, but now a second effort for the Hounds, banging away at it. Miles Minor's down, doesn't have a stick either. Here's a shot from Ernst. Reaching out with the blocker as that puck flies beside the blocker of the net of Miles Minor. Still Minor without a stick as Morrissey pinches up Jackson Klutchuk along the backboards. In to help out was Dufay, and now Gottfried for the Wild. 4 players in the scrum, 2 for each team, as Dufay is going to hold this against the backboards. A little bit of movement now with the puck. Dufay falls down. Finally, the ref's going to blow this down, which is going to allow the goaltender Miles Minor to get his stick with 14 seconds remaining in the first period.
That play by Gottfried there to reach out, knock that one down. Almost worked out to be the worst possible situation for the Wild. Minor had that track the whole way. Once the puck went back down to the ice from Gottfried, it was a mad scramble, and he was down, lost his stick, sitting on the backside, able to keep it out of his net.
Face off now. Blocker side of Miles Minor. Out to take it, Stanley Cooley against Kyle Bettens of the Wild. It's won by Bettens, but corralled there by Milnick. 10 seconds now remaining in the first as the puck comes up to the boards. Maybe a last second. 5 seconds remaining. Sarter up to Falk with 2-1. That's going to do it here for 20 minutes of play at the Fort William First Nations Arena in Thunder Bay, Ontario, between the Notre Dame Hounds and the Winnipeg Wild. 2-0 the score after 1 period of play.
The story so far is quite easily Drew Englot. Very good start for him. A good first goal. A great stretch pass, the lob pass almost hitting his receiver in stride and getting that second goal there. Winnipeg finally it took them about 7 or 8 minutes to kind of figure out what Notre Dame was doing, realizing that they can keep up with the speed of Notre Dame, and started generating some really good chances in the second half.
Yeah, Colson Wolford kind of did a pump fake there and then threw the 40-yard pass up in the air. Perfect over the shoulder, caught there by Drew Englot, just drops it to his stick, and on he goes on a breakaway. Beautiful move as he sips that one by Miles Minor for his second goal of the game. Again, I just want to touch upon the work of Cole Stevenson and Drew Englot. You mentioned their size, 6'3", 6'1", 205, 185. Big power forwards for the Notre Dame Hounds, and you can see it at every time they're on the ice. The play is not only in the Winnipeg Wild zone, but it's deep in the Winnipeg Wild zone.
And not only are there big physical guys who clearly like being on the forecheck, they're fast. And we saw that stretch pass we were just talking about between the two of them. It's they will tire out. They will run around any defensive player they want, and if they get caught in the boards, they're going to beat you on the boards because it's hard to get them off the puck. Wait for them to get the opportunities maybe to step up in front of Miles Minor as well. You haven't seen a lot of the screen action yet, but you may see it on the power play.
Riley Kahonik. We didn't see him yesterday. We're getting to see him now. I watched him in the pregame skate. He's big. He's square. He doesn't need to do anything fancy. He's always in position. And, 21-2. His record throughout the season with 137 goals against and a 930 save percentage. What can the Wild do? I mean, we talked about it when Thunder Bay Kings were playing the Wild, what they have to do to try to get one by Miles Minor. Riley Kahonik, what are they going to do to get one by him?
Well, I think right now the focus that we saw a handful of times in that period is when the Wild can get that transition and get an odd man rush or a 2-on-2, as long as you got someone charging to the net, they're not afraid to throw it in front and hope for the tip. We saw a couple rebounds on them. They're trying to get those goals or they're able to redirect on them. And if you can redirect on Kahonik, you can take away those angles that he's presenting himself. When he goes down in that butterfly, he's taking away a big chunk of the net down low. So you're going to have to get it high. You're going to have to try to tip something by him and hope you squeak it under an arm.
Well, scoring summary is as follows. Opening goal of this game for Notre Dame was scored by Drew Englot, assisted by Colson Wolford and Cade Nolan. Second was very similar as Drew Englot picks his second goal of the game, assisted there by Colson Wolford once again, and Zach Plusinski picking up the secondary assist on the second goal for the Notre Dame Hounds. We'd like to thank Getting Powered and MyPhone, our official communications provider for cell phones, iPads, and more. Contact your authorized Telus dealer today. 2-0 after 20 here at the Fort William First Nations Arena. Rory McGoran, Will Stryline with you on the Manitoba Sports Network. The remaining 40 minutes of play is left for the Winnipeg Wild and the Notre Dame Hounds. Once again, 2-0 in favor of the Hounds right here. Stay with us for second period of play on the Manitoba Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
At Super 8 Winnipeg West, we have your comfort in mind with free Wi-Fi and free daily Superstart breakfast. We also have guest laundry facilities, a state-of-the-art fitness center, and a jetted hot tub. Sleep well in a spacious guest room equipped with plush new bedding, a 50-inch flat-screen HD TV, microwave, mini refrigerator, and Keurig coffee maker. Or book a suite with a kitchen, ideal for extended stays. Super 8 Winnipeg West, located just inside the perimeter on Portage Avenue.
Are you looking for a career in the salon industry? Check out Aveda Institute Winnipeg in the Exchange. What sets us apart is our student mentorship program, 95% placement rate after graduation, real-world salon experience, and network of 7,000 salons and spas. You will learn creative cut and coloring, latest trends and techniques, social media marketing, fashion shows, photo shoots, and more. Now accepting applications for 2018, so check us out and book your tour today. Aveda Institute Winnipeg. Hair school the way it should be.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012 and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curie with Farm Fitness. We're located in Intermission, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at farmfitness.ca and come check us out.
I think it's a pretty good program, getting to be on the ice every day and meeting new people from all over the world and playing with new teammates that I've never played with before.
The competition you play against is unbelievable, and there are hardly words to describe how amazing my past 3 years here have been.
I love being on the ice every day, and it's a great opportunity for girls that want to play a higher level of hockey.
The academy's great here. There's really nice people here. The town is great. It's a nice little quiet town.
I like the fact that we're on the ice every day and that we get to experience new opportunities here and get to play with different girls.
Well, I think our school has been awesome. The one-on-one situations that we have with our teachers has been great.
It's a good change, and I think that living in Canada and going to school is a great opportunity for me to learn new things.
feel that passion is just a start, if you think practice is never over, if you believe speed limits are just for highways, and Saturday mornings aren't made for cartoons, if you try, fail, learn, laugh, repeat, compete, respect, and unite, then you belong on our team. Join now at team.ccmhockey.com.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
Welcome back here inside Fort William First Nation Arena in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Rory McGoran, Will Stryline with you. We'd like to thank Get Empowered, our official communications provider. Get Empowered and My Phone for your cell phones, iPads, and more. Contact your authorized Telus dealer today. 2-0 after 1 for Notre Dame Hounds, but you've liked what you've seen on a few of the forechecks and offensive pressure here for the Winnipeg Wild.
I have. In the second half of that first period, Winnipeg started creating a little bit more havoc for the entrance into the offensive zone by the Notre Dame Hounds and transitioned really well out of it. Coming down the near side, it seems to be the left wing that they like to come down on, have their center crash to the net, throw it in front. They've tipped a couple on them. They had a couple good shots low on them where they forced rebounds. Kahonik's a big guy. You're going to have to get a goal where it's not directly on. Not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying you're going to have better odds the other way. I think Winnipeg's going to get at least one here in the second period. They've done a good job right now getting traffic in front of Kahonik.
Drew Englot picks up both the goals there for the Notre Dame Hounds. Colson Wolford picks up both primary assists. Secondary assist going to Cade Nolan and Zach Plusinski on the first and second goals, respectively. Play ensues now for second period of play. Winnipeg Wild player Jackson Kluchuk gets tripped up there. Play ensues inside the Notre Dame Hounds zone. On the attack were the Wild, but Luke Milmick's going to carry this one out. Eric Fox strips him of the puck, gets this sort of to the blue line where it's intercepted there by Winslow. Winslow now up to Milmick. One touch there for Stanley Cooley. Cooley's going to play that into the soft area on the far side boards. Nice play there from Milmick. Shovels that to the net. Miles Miner makes the save. Rebound bounces out to Winslow. He throws that towards the net. That misses. And back behind the net is Mason Waite, the captain for the Wild, to pick this one up. Throws it over to Josh. Josh is looking around center ice for Eric Fox. Big hit from Kyle Bettens there as he lays out Brad Morrissey. But back the other way comes Ethan Ernst. Shot there from Dufay off the stick of Waite. Waite's got some room looking for Mitchell Joss. A little bit ahead of him. Scooped up now by Jocelyn Dufay. Dufay just retreats back into his own end. Plays it up for Cody Leonard, the captain for the Hounds. Up for Ernst and one touched up for Morrissey. Morrissey now with the shot. He scores! Brad Morrissey uses the Wild player as a screen, throws it onto the net, and that beats Miles Miner glove side. It's 3-0 for the Hounds.
And just like we saw to open up the first period, the Hounds come out charging. Again, best on best. I haven't been overly impressed so far by the line of Bettens, Joss, and Fox so far. They're a little bit passive, a little bit slower than you'd like to see out of the Winnipeg Wild. Again, the Hounds are able to hop on top of that opportunity, get a nice one over the glove, and it's 3-0.
Puck off the face-off is floated up, hits the rafters. Blown down by the referees. 18:44 left here in the second period. 3-0 for Notre Dame. I've loved Brad Morrissey's game in the first game against Kenora Thistles, And it shows right now he gets the third marker here. Didn't have any goals in the first game, but was all over the ice, all over every loose puck, and really creating cycles in the offensive attack for the Hounds. That play is now bounced into the Notre Dame Hounds zone, picked up by Cade Nolan, up ahead for Ethan Ernst. Ernst has Morrissey on a breakaway. Morrissey in, shoots, 5-hole, great save there from Miles Minor as he stretches out, and Rob shuts the 5-hole door on Brad Morrissey, who was looking for his second goal of the game. Keeps it 3-0 here for Notre Dame.
It's been a tough game so far for Miles Minor. The Hounds have been getting a lot of great chances on him. But you see exactly in that play there what he can do. He is good pushing off the post, getting across, and he takes away a glorious scoring opportunity.
Face-off, glove hand side of Miles Minor. Out to take the face-off is Cole Stevenson, and immediately on that forecheck is Drew Englot. He gets shoved down along the far side corner boards. In to help out is Wolford. Wolford's going to throw this into the empty corner, but first on it is Joe Kraus. Up ahead to Falk. Falk looking rink wide up to Michael Sarter. That's stripped off him and picked up by Wolford. He's got Stevenson with him. Takes it on his backhand. Drives it to the front of the net. That goes through the blue paint. Back the other way are the Wild. Intended pass for Sarter. Up ahead, pass his stick, and icing against the Winnipeg Wild. Immediately, first shift of the game for that big line, and you see it once again. Cole Stevenson, Drew Englot driving. You know where it's going. They drive the puck deep, and then they work it to the front of the net after that.
Yeah, and really the only answer that the Wild have in terms of size is in Gottfried, and he's had a fairly quiet game so far tonight. Last night he was all over the place. A great stay-at-home defenseman. He's got to be able to step it up a little bit still.
Shot from the point from Riker Evans. That goes wide on the net of Miles Minor, but bounces back onto the stick of Stevenson. Can't get it down low. Bounces out to center ice, and back on the attack are the Hounds. Quick shot from the line from Stevenson. That goes wide, picked up there from Drake Burgeon. Burgeon intercepted from Wolford. He's got some room. Backhand chance. That one off the glove there of Miles Minor. Bounces wide of the net now. Quick shot there from Stevenson at the top of the circle off the stick of Miles Minor, and up and out of play. 17:27 remaining here in the second period.
The Winnipeg Wild need a reset here. They came out again, caught on their heels. Maybe forgot during the break just how quick the Hounds can be. Just a loose puck there. You get your stick on it. You think, hey, I can clear it. You throw away a bad pass up the center of the ice.
Brad Morrissey picks up the third goal for Notre Dame, assisted by Ethan Ernst. So far, that's the only assist on the goal by Brad Morrissey here in-house. Play ensues behind the net of Miles Minor, picked up by Gottfried. Gottfried's going to play this up ahead for Waite, and Waite up ahead to Joss. Joss loses the puck there as Quinn Schmeiman pokes him off the puck. Back now behind the net of Riley Kahonik, where it's scooped up there by Winslow. Winslow's going to swing this back around for Schmeiman. Good offensive pressure there from Eric Fox. Chip this along the near side boards. Pinching from the line is Alec Borger. Back down deep, Nolan Renwick trying to swing off, loses the puck there to Josh. Josh trying to throw it in front to Fox, couldn't quite handle it, falls onto the stick of Borger, who's just going to throw this back into the Notre Dame Hounds end, and on the attack go the Wild. Quick pass is a little bit out ahead, but this might land on the goaltender. No, it doesn't. Icing's going to be the call here against Notre Dame.
Nice job by Minor there, just to make sure he had the post held just in case, let it go by and get the icing. That was a better shift by the Bettens line with Joss and Fox. They actually had some possession in the offensive zone. Didn't generate a chance off of it, but they've been a little bit slow in the back check, a little passive. See if they can continue to pick it up and get some opportunities here on Kahonik.
Face-off, Jackson Kluchuk loses that one to Stanley Cooley. Back around the net for Plusinski. Plusinski looking up ahead. Long lead for Cooley. Out of his reach, and icing once again against the Hounds.
There are the Hounds again looking to open this one up. They went hard for that pass through the neutral zone. Just a little bit too much on it.
A face-off coming to the blocker side of Riley Kahonik. Jackson Kluchuk and Stanley Cooley out there to take the face-off. It's won by Kluchuk onto the stick of Thompson. Pinched up back to the point now for Mason Waite. Waite just throws this back along far side for the half wall. Both teams scrumming for the loose puck as it's picked up by the Hounds, and now Leonard. Leonard swings this around the boards. Bryant tries to pinch and hold that one in. Can't quite do that. But Mason Waite now, as the passing attempt for Bryant was intercepted. Luke Milmick does get this in. Cooley now with the puck. As he walks in, takes a shot. Doesn't miss by much on the glove side. He was looking top corner there above Miles Minor's glove. And that one just missed. Outlet pass now from Leonard on to Larson. Larson now to Milmick, but they're going to say Cooley was just a step offside. 15:54 remaining in the second. 3-0 Notre Dame.
Well, the end of that shift ended up in the Winnipeg Wild zone. It was a good offensive play there by the Winnipeg Wild. You saw Thompson be quite responsible from the right wing position defensively. When his defenseman steps up to pinch, he drops back to the blue line, able to work the puck around again. Still no chances on net on Kahonik. He's had a quiet second period.
3-0 here for Notre Dame. Goals brought to you by Windsor Plywood. Here comes Jocelyn Dufay on the right wing on his backhand. Shovels to the front of the net for Morrissey. And play whistled down as Morrissey ran into the left side post there, knocked the net off its moorings. 15:42. A couple quick whistles here. Play has slowed down considerably since the first, but Notre Dame still finds the marker in the second. 3-0 in favor of them.
Notre Dame right now, Dufay with another great play there. We've seen it a couple times tonight. He had a quiet night yesterday. Today he's skating a lot harder. He's gotten a couple in-tight chances.
Brad Morrissey wins the faceoff there. Easton Ernst just throws it back to the point for Riker Evans. Evans with 4 points in that first game against Kenora. Dufay now far side, throws it towards the net. Sticked aside by Miles Minor. Still on the attack are the Hounds as it wraps around the net of the Winnipeg Wild goaltender. Far side, corner boards there. A few players scrumming for it and picked up now by Burgeon. Burgeon up for Falk. Falk now through center ice up for Bettens. Bettens trying to chip that around. Riker Evans can't quite do that, but on the second effort there from Krause does get it into the zone. Cade Nolan now with some room is going to feed this to Riker Evans. He takes a big hit there from Michael Sartor, pardon me. I believe offside here, or are we going to get a penalty? No, offside is going to be the call. So face-off just outside the Notre Dame Hounds zone. Both teams will make a change.
I think Winnipeg is okay right now with these whistles. Notre Dame is very good at getting changes on the fly. And right now, if they're controlling the offensive zone, their bench is right at the blue line. They can switch guys without ever losing anybody on the ice, really.
Face-off outside Notre Dame Hounds zone. One there by the Wild. Gottfried just plays this a few feet up ahead where Reese Belton's working hard to drive that in. Can't do that as it's carried out now by Renwick. Renwick, first game here of the Telus West Regionals as he was out with a shoulder injury in the initial game. Renwick now back to the point for Winslow. Winslow swings this back down deep. First one on it is Borger. Borger being pressured there for Zimmerman. Zimmerman trying to feather that one out front, but that goes through a bunch of bodies and out into the Notre Dame Hounds zone where Winslow's going to swing this back around for Quinn Schmeiman. And Schmeiman working off the check there. Benedictson does a good job to get it up for Nolan Renwick. Renwick ice, cross ice pass now for Jake Dale. Dale takes this wide on hand in front there for Zimmerman, and he touches that one just wide of the net. Great opportunity for the Notre Dame Hounds. Jake Dale now on the attack, trying to throw this up into the slot where it's intercepted there by Luke Ceremet. Ceremet now for Benedictson. Benedictson trying to find Ceremet back in front. He loses his stick, allows Zimmerman to get back the puck. Back over to Stevenson, has a 3-on-2 now. Stevenson drops to Wolford. Wolford takes it back to the front of the net, and he puts that one wide. Forehand shot just past the blocker of Miles Minor. Now Ryan Gottfried swings this one up over to Eric Fox. Fox, cross ice pass, looking for Mitchell Joss. He gets stood up there by Zach Plusinski. Back on the puck is Joss, trying to throw that one towards the front of the net, intercepted by Ward. And in comes Colson Wolford. Just throws the puck towards the net. That's off the skate there of Gottfried onto the far side corner boards where it's scooped up by the Wild. Benedictson now. Nice pass over to Joss, and here comes the breakout for the Wild. Fox takes a bit of a spill, but out to help out is Shatsky as he gets this into the Notre Dame's Hounds zone momentarily. Hounds play this all the way out. Should be icing, and it is. 13-10 remaining here in the second period.
Ryan Gottfried right now seemed to be a little bit caught a couple times. He just got beat there about 30 seconds ago in that play where it was a really nice play coming around by Colton Wolford. Just beat him with that one-handed puck control. Great body position to get in front of the net.
Face-off, blocker, hand side of Riley Kahonik. Won there by the Wild and pressured down deep into the attacking zone where it's scooped up by the Hounds, led by Cade Nolan. Long lead pass. Looking for Stanley Cooley out of his reach, and icing once again against the Hounds. Opportunity once again for the Winnipeg Wild in the attacking zone as the play is going to come all the way back down into Notre Dame's end.
Winnipeg is getting a lot of faceoffs right now in the Notre Dame zone. You got to win one of them and run a set play. Kluchuk has been fairly good on the rush so far, probably one of the strongest skaters that Winnipeg has had tonight. He's got to win a face-off here. You've got Shatsky alongside Mason Wade, who's been playing a good game so far. He's got a big, powerful shot from the blue line. Try win this face-off and give him the shot from the point.
A little bit of an ice repair for one of the linesmen just along the goal line there.
We've had some ice concerns, none that we've had to patch, but especially right here in the neutral zone. Last night and tonight, we've seen a couple guys lose an edge, maybe just not getting that grip in the ice that they want.
Well, the referee was the one who lost an edge on a little bit of a ill patch of ice just along the goal line there. Took a spill, heard a couple words from Riley Kahonek. I'm sure it was nothing but a couple jives here and there, but they're going to quickly fix that up. Period 2 here on the Manitoba Sports Network, brought to you by West Fort Foods. Go check them out at www.westfortfoods.com. Rory McGowan, Will Stryline with you on the Manitoba Sports Network here in Thunder Bay, Ontario for the Telus Cup West Regionals as Stanley Cooley gets waved out of the face-off dot. In comes Cordell Larson to take that one. Quick shot off the draw from Bryant. He puts that one wide. Past blocker side of Kahonek. Still on the attack are the Wild. Tristan Thompson gets pushed against the boards there for Evans. That helps out his defensive partner Nolan, who swings this out of the zone. And back onto the stick of Mason Waite. Waite goes D. Up ahead for Kluchuk. He tips this one in. Should be icing as he was just before the red line. So play now with a few quick whistles. 12:35 remaining in the second period. All the way back in the Winnipeg Wild zone.
7.5 minutes of play, and if it hasn't been led by the Hounds offensively, they've been doing a great job. Nothing so far for Kahonek to face here in period number 2.
Face-off, Stanley Cooley for the Hounds against Michael Sarter. It's won there by Sarter. He's going to throw this around the boards. Kyle Betton's trying to chip that up ahead. It's off a skate of one of the Hounds and kept in the attacking zone for Notre Dame. Once again, the Wild come around the far side boards, and once again, Quinn Schmeiman keeps that one in. Back down behind the net for Stanley Cooley. He's going to start the cycle here for the Hounds. Back up top for Schmeiman. Quick shot from the point, right in the breadbasket there of Miles Minor. Covers up for a whistle. 12-13 in the second. 3-0 here for Notre Dame.
Might have been one of the easiest saves of the night so far for Minor. Up in top of his crease, sees it all the way in. But Notre Dame just throwing the puck on, seeing what can happen right now. Great offensive possession there, moving the puck around and getting a clean lane.
Same line for the Wild. Stay out there. Morrissey now takes the draw for the Hounds. Wins that. Gets out to the point for Schmeiman. Swings that around the boards. Back behind the nets. Dufay back out in front for Ernst. Good save there for Miles Minor as he kicks that right pad out and stops Ethan Ernst from making this a 4-0 game for the Hounds. Now the Wild trying to get something going in the offensive zone. Kyle Bettens, Michael Sarter. Sarter stripped off the puck from Dufay. Dufay now all alone, walking into the zone. Taking this one down the left-hand boards here. Swings this around down behind the net of Miles Minor. Bounces off the referee. Morrissey now with the puck. Nice move there around Falk. Gets the line. Swings this back down. Around the net in the attack are the Notre Dame Hounds. From the point comes Quinn Schmeiman. Schmeiman now being pressured against the boards. That allows Sarter to pick this one up. Wild having a little bit of trouble getting this out of the zone. But now with the line change from the Hounds, that allows the captain, Mason Waite, to throw this up to Sarter. Sarter to Bettens. Bettens tries to squeeze the puck off a body. Falk now gets second effort shot. That one goes over the net. Falk battling there against Quinn Schmeiman. Schmeiman's going to win that battle. With some time, just float this up ahead from his glove to his stick is Bergen. Bergen now touches that up to Sarter. He bounces over his stick and onto the stick of Schmeiman. Nice outlet pass for Schmeiman to Ernst. Ernst with a shot off the stick there of Joe Kraus and up and out of play.
And Coach Kruger for the Winnipeg Wild is kind of changing things up. He's either going to be double shifting Kyle Bettens or he's changing up his lines because Falk has been playing along Sarter the entire game with a separate winger. Kyle Bettens playing that time. Falk and Sarter have had a pretty good game offensively so far. Maybe he's looking for that little bit of chemistry, change things up, see what happens with his top player on the ice.
Face-off won by the Hounds in the attacking zone. Swung back down around Nolan Renwick. First one on it. He's going to throw this back up into the high slot. Quick shot there from Jake Dale. That one goes over the net. And a big hit along the near side boards. Notre Dame Hounds players on the bench like that one is Zach Plusinski. Laid a big hit on one of the Wilds forwards. Now here's a chance for the Wilds. Benedictson trying to win the race, but beating him out was Zach Plusinski. Plusinski looking rink wide for Nolan Renwick, just a little bit behind him. Leonard trying to get this into the attacking zone, but the Wild win that one. And now Jake Dale for the Hounds. Has Zimmerman with him. Going to take this one up. Throw a shot. Rebound Zimmerman. And with the glove out of the air goes Miles Minor. Perfect position for number one, the goaltender for the Winnipeg Wild. 10-13 remaining here in the second. 3-0 Notre Dame.
You don't like to see a goaltender give up a big rebound like that, but great job with the glove hand, snagging the second opportunity and keeping it a 3-goal game. Winnipeg needs to start helping him out and at least give him something offensively.
Cole Stevenson out there to take the face-off against Kyle Bettens. Bettens wins that one. But again, Drew Englot and Stevenson are going to work that forecheck down low. Back up top for Nolan. Quick shot from the point. And Miles Minor through a maze of bodies. Saw that one and covers up for a whistle with 10:02 remaining here in the second period.
There's what I'm talking about, getting traffic in front. You got big Drew Englot standing right in front of Minor. Minor was able to read the shot in time, had himself in good position. I don't think he saw that until it hit him in the crest.
Cole Stevenson now to take the faceoff out against Kyle Bettens, won by Stevenson this time. Back to the point for Nolan, swings this around Stevenson, first one on it. Stevenson, no lane in front of the net, so he plays it back up to the point for Cade Nolan. Nolan now shrugs off the check of Mitchell Joss. Hanging out Kyle Bettens for Fox. Fox gets squeezed out, but here comes Joss with some room. Throws it towards the front of the net. Toe save there from Kahonik. And then dangerously was Riker Evans trying to get the puck away from his net. Almost throw that back on top of Riley Kahonik, but a great toe save there from Kahonik. Puck up high. Catches Borger in the mask. He looks to be okay. Back around the net is Alec Borger. Plays this over to Gottfried. Gottfried now rink wide for Kyle Bettens. That goes off his skate and falls onto the stick of Cade Nolan. Nolan now up for Cooley with some numbers. Cooley drops over to Wolford. Wolford now up to Larson. Larson shrugs off the check there of Borger. Borger presses him up against the backboards. In to help out there, Stanley Cooley. Just cycles this back around the net of Miles Minor. First one on it's Gottfried. Gottfried up to Fox. Fox up to Joss now. Jackson Kluchuk is going to try to weave his way into the attacking zone. Quinn Schmeiman's going to throw him off the puck. And it's picked up there by Stanley Cooley. Cooley's outlet passes off a stick, but falls right onto the stick of Cordell Larson, who gets this to Schmeiman, gets the center ice, and dumps it into the attacking zone. 8:42 remaining here in the second period. Here come the Wild now. Tristan Thompson was the recipient of that pass. Penalty coming up to the Hounds, so the Winnipeg Wild are going to go on the power play here. They had a brief attempt at the power play as their penalty kill was negated by a penalty for the Hounds. Their first full 2-minute power play, barring any other penalty, is coming up right now for Winnipeg Wild, brought to you by Murray Chrysler and Morden, with 8:34 remaining in the second period.
And it's going to be Schmeiman going for the box for high sticking, and you said it, Winnipeg didn't get a full power play opportunity in the first period, but they set up the play. They had control. They were under control. They moved the puck very well. They have a chance to do it here. It could be an opportunity to build some momentum.
Top line, Fox, Bettens, Joss out there for the Wild. Won by Bettens, and immediately on the attack is Eric Fox. Fox getting helped out from Joss, but Winslow is the first one with the puck. Bounces it off the far side boards and all the way out. And back to get the puck into his own end is Mason Waite, the captain here for the Winnipeg Wild. 30 seconds has been killed off this penalty as Winslow gets this all the way down into the Wild's end. Picked up once again. Matt Shatsky now with the puck. Shatsky's backhand pass for Kyle Bettens. Bettens now with a little bit of room down the right wing. Throws it on the net. And again, perfect position. Riley Kahonik covers up for a whistle. No funny business here. Riley Kahonik's just going to take the whistle, have his guys regroup, and then work on the penalty kill here for Murray Chrysler and Morden.
Good job to sweep that one up, and it's Drew Englot and Stevenson again. They play the offensive jobs together. Now they're on the penalty kill, and they did a great job just keeping it down. A really aggressive forecheck by Englot.
Puck back to the point. Slap shot there from Matt Shatsky, and that's off the stick of Englot. Nice positioning there for the 2-goal score here in the game. Up and out of play over the net of Kahonik.
Englot getting a stick on that one, but a great read by Shatsky. Puck's coming through. Fired. He stepped into that one. That's the hardest shot we've seen by the Wild tonight.
Face off now, blocker side of Riley Kahonik. Kyle Bettens out to take that one. Both centermen tie each other up. That allows Cade Nolan to get the puck and throw it all the way down into the Wild's end. Just about halfway done this power play for Murray Chrysler and Morden for the Wild. And now exactly halfway done. 1 minute left on the power play. Kyle Bettens screaming up. Nice move by Bettens, but good positioning. Rebound chance. And as Cody Leonard makes the nice defensive play on Kyle Bettens, he goes screaming into the post, knocks the net off his moorings. Face-off should be inside the Notre Dame Hounds zone.
I think Joss Bettens and Fox are starting to feel a little bit more confident here, coming into the zone with a lot more speed here on the power play. The last time that they were on the ice together, 5-on-5, these three really need to step their game up and get the Wild back into this.
Michael Sarter now out there with Thompson and Zach Falk. It's won by Sarter, back up to the point. On it is Borger. He drops it far side for Falk. Quick shot from Falk. That's off a skate and falls down onto the stick of Gottfried. Good play by Gottfried to hold it into the zone. Swings it back down low. Thompson gets shrugged off the puck as Winslow picks it up for the Notre Dame Hounds. Swings it up to Wolford. Wolford does get this out to the blue line where it's scooped up there by Ryan Gottfried. He's going to retreat back into his own zone. Nicely pressured by Stanley Cooley. Cooley's going to win that battle and kill off some precious seconds here of the power play. Now the Wild do get it. Long cross ice pass intended for Zach Falk onto his stick. And now he goes back cross ice just a little bit behind Tristan Thompson. But on the trail there was Michael Sarter to get it into the attacking zone. Quickly out now the Hounds. One last dump for the Notre Dame Hounds out of his net, Miles Minor, but that's going to do it here for the power play. 0 for 2 are the Winnipeg Wild on the man advantage. 3-0 for Notre Dame here in this game with 6:30 remaining in the second period. Brad Morrissey now going to chip this up ahead to Riker Evans. Evans now looking for Dufay. That goes past his stick and onto the stick of Gottfried. But immediately on the forecheck is Morrissey. Strips Gottfried of the puck. Gets it back for Ernst. On the cycle was attempt for the Hounds. Gets stripped of the puck was Morrissey. And Leonard now going to bang this off the near side boards intended for Jocelyn Dufay. Dufay battling there with Michael Sarter. Sarter's going to win that battle for the moment. Gottfried smacks this one out of midair. No high sticking. Kept that one fair game and now throws this into the attacking zone. Out of his net comes Kahonek. Leave that one there for Leonard. Leonard just swings this around the boards. Reese Belton was the first one on it, but had trouble handling the puck. That allows the Hounds to skate this one out up ahead for Morrissey. Morrissey now with some room, trying to go outside and in around Joe Kraus. Kraus strips him of the puck and does get the puck out to the Wild. I believe it bounces into the Notre Dame Hounds bench. Puck out of play, should be inside the Winnipeg Wild zone. We'll find out.
You shouldn't be surprised, knowing that the Notre Dame Hounds like to play aggressively with a lot of speed on the 5-on-5 penalty kill. They're doing the exact same thing. You saw Drew Englot up top on the forecheck. You saw Stanley Cooley intercept one behind the net, not giving Winnipeg any time to set things up on that power play opportunity.
Face-off outside of the Winnipeg Wild zone, won there by Kyle Bettens. DD pass onto the stick of Drake Burgeon. Has a little bit of trouble, so he goes back over to Joe Kraus. Kraus, nice pass up to Joss, over to Bettens. Bettens had a little bit of room, but a great defensive play there for Winslow to get back and lift his stick and knock him off the puck. Winslow now over to Stanley Cooley. Cooley up to Milmick. Milmick with takes a nice hit there from Drake Burgeon as he throws Milmick off the puck, but still on the attack are the Hounds. Milmick with a shot now right on the crest of Miles Minor, covers up and make a save. But nice hit here from Drake Burgeon. Perfect positioning, rides out Milmick, and makes sure he feels the hit too. Throws the hip and throws him right into the boards.
Wonderful timing. He timed it very well, took away as much ice as he could, made a hit there. On that shot, if Milmick was a right-handed shot compared to a left-handed shot, that one's probably going in the back of the net. Timing was there. Miles Minor wasn't able to get over. He's got to wait that extra half second or so to get control of it on the opposite side of his body. Lets it go. Minor's in position.
Nolan Renwick now committed to the University of Maine, getting his first game action here of the Telus Cup. West Regional is going to win the face-off. I believe Jake Dale, number 18, is going to flip this one in high and deep behind the net. Renwick, his first one on it, trying to scoop this back to the line. Renwick now collides with one of the Wild's players in Jackson Kluchuk. Once again, Kluchuk's going to ride him into the boards. That allows Tristan Thompson to pick up the puck. Thompson now going to throw this into the attacking zone. Kahonek out of his net. Keeps the puck going and swings it down along the far side. Cade Nolan up ahead to Jake Dale. Jake Dale crosses center ice and into the attacking zone. Dale now drops it for Renwick. Renwick swings this off the board for Nolan. Nolan takes a shot. That's off the shin pad there of Jackson Kluchuk. Good work from Kluchuk here to tie up one of his men and then carry the puck out. Slams it off the boards right onto the stick of Cade Nolan. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Here comes Zimmerman. Zimmerman from his skate to his stick into the attacking zone. Gets ridden out along the boards there from Mason Waite. And Mason Waite with some speed makes a nice move around one of the forecheckers and back the other way come the Wild. Wild, Falk with a shot. That's off the shin pad there and balances onto the near side boards. Milmick now one touch up to Stanley Cooley. Cooley leaves it for Milmick. Milmick gets stripped off from Sarter only momentarily. Finds the loose puck. Gets it back to the point with some ice from Nolan. There's a shot. Great save. Miles Minor as he had Cade Nolan with A plethora of ice coming from the blue line. Takes the wrist shot up high, but again, Miles Minor in good positioning makes a save.
And that is one of the keys to Miles Minor in the way that he plays. He likes making himself big, and it's not like he's a small guy either. He stands 6 foot tall, 170 pounds. He takes away a lot of the low parts. He's sitting up high when he's in his butterfly from the point. Those top angles are a little bit harder to get to, and he just swallows that one up.
Stanley Cooley out there to take the face-off against Miles Minor. It's against Michael Sarter, not against the goaltender Miles Minor. That would be a weird face-off positioning and coaching strategy for the Wild. Play pushed into the Notre Dame Hounds zone where it's scooped up by Winslow. Milmick now shoveling this into center ice. Larson with a little bit of room. He gets shrugged off the puck there from Gottfried. Gottfried rides his man into the boards, but Larson, second effort, does try to get this deep. Here comes Kyle Bettens. Bettens now taking it down the left wing. Squeezes a shot off. Steered aside there from Kahonik into the near side corner boards where Milmick's going to throw this up and high and deep into the Wild zone. First one on it, there's Borger, just plays this back for Gottfried, up for Falk. Falk might have a little bit of room here. Nice defensive play there from Englot. Englot, 2 goals in this game with 2 minutes left, 57 seconds in the second period. Englot stops up in the attacking zone, swings back around, takes it deep. Now comes back up high. Englot looking for an option. Swings this back for Cole Stevenson. Stevenson now working off the checking of Borger. Stevenson's going to throw it up for Nolan over to Plasinski. Plasinski walks the line, takes a shot. That hits a body, never makes it to the net. And now Wolford. Wolford shrugging off the check there of Fisher. Back up top. D over to Leonard. Leonard head up, takes a shot. That's high and wide of the net of Miles Minor. But Cole Stevenson's first one on it. Stevenson now trying to work the cycle here with Englot. Now Wolford on it. Wolford takes it wide on his backhand, shrugging off the check. Once again from Godfrey, gets into the high slot, finds a loose puck, takes a shot off a body, never makes the net. Another shot from the point from Leonard. That one misses the net wide. That tips off one of the Winnipeg Wild bodies in front of the net. Good possession here for the Notre Dame Hounds. Wolford on the wraparound attempt. That might have squeezed in the pad, or did Miles Minor have his skate tight against the post? Good stop there from Miles Minor. I may have thought that Colson Wolford snuck that one by in the tightest of areas, but Miles Minor was tight against that post. 1:58 remaining here in the second.
He didn't get there in a lot of time, but he got there in time, and that was the key for Minor. That entire series of event for the Hounds started in the neutral zone as Englot was absolutely just stalking prey, waiting for that stretch pass to come, steps up on it, brings it into the zone. Great series by the Hounds.
Yeah, and what line was it again? It was Colson Wolford, Drew Englot, and Cole Stevenson, who have been all over the offensive attack here in this game. 1:47 now remaining in the second period as the Wild try to get the puck out of their own zone and stop there from Ethan Ernst. Finally now Benediktsson does get it out and head up to Zeremet. Zeremet looking now for Reese Belton, a little bit ahead of him. He gets thrown down to the ice by Cade Nolan. Riker Evans up to Brad Morrissey. Morrissey now try to pass across into his own zone. That was stripped by the Wild, but back on the back check were the Hounds and led up by Morrissey up for Ethan Ernst. Ernst now throws it backhand towards the net, steered aside there by Miles Minor onto the near side corner boards. First one on it's going to be Morrissey. Morrissey trying to chip this one out in front. Can't do that as it bounces off the net, falls onto the stick now of Benediktsson. Benediktsson looking for Zeremet, a little bit behind him, but does manage to get it inside the attacking zone. I'm not sure how that one didn't hit the rafters. That went through everything. Last minute remaining here in the second period. As the Wild scoot this around the near side boards for Kyle Bettens. Bettens didn't have any options, so he just touches that into the neutral ice where it's picked up by the Hounds. Stanley Cooley with some room now. Throws it out in front. And a good defensive play there by, I believe, Joe Krause. Drake Burgeon now long lead pass looking for Fox, but Fox is going to be offside. I got to go back to this thing. There's about a 1-inch gap of these metal, what do you call them, support beams?
Sure. We can go with that.
On the rooftop, and I mean, we've seen the puck hit the roof, the support beams, many times throughout these 2 days of this low-hanging roof, but it goes through the 1-inch gap and then avoids all the piping and lands back on the ice. I've never seen anything like it.
It was quite a unique play, and yeah, I was up there, I was waiting for the whistle, but play continues, and again, the Notre Dame Hounds just all over Winnipeg as they get another offensive opportunity. Maybe Winnipeg was a little stunned that they didn't get a whistle.
27 seconds remaining here in the second period as plays in the neutral ice picked up there by Winslow. Waits for Milmick to get onside and sends it all the way into the zone of the Winnipeg Wild. First one on it are the Wild. Back up to the point, held in nicely there from Winslow. Milmick now avoids the high stick, knocks the puck down. trying to keep the puck in are the Hounds, but it does come out. Less than 10 seconds remaining. Last effort here. Icing's waved off. And back behind his net, Schmeiman going to swing this back to the point. Shot from Shatsky, and that should do it for 20 minutes of play. So, Winnipeg Wild with a good effort there in the second period, but the Notre Dame Hounds once again find a way to get one behind Miles Minor. Brad Morrissey picks up the goal, assisted by Ethan Ernst, and they stretch the lead to 3-0.
Cody Lehner also had the secondary assist on that one, and it was a great play. You just come up the side, take a shot. You got into the zone, you got into the high slot right on the edge there. Take the shot. You had an open corner, and he was able to find it. Perfect example of if you have the shot, sometimes just take it. The rest of that period, it was really led by the Hounds. Again, they really took away that speed from the Winnipeg Wild. You saw a couple times the moment things change, they're not afraid to have their center drop back. He drops back into the neutral zone right around to the middle ice, and he waits for that stretch pass, something to come up the middle, and they're taking it away long before Winnipeg ever has a chance to cross the blue line.
3-0 here after 40 minutes in favor of the Notre Dame Hounds. Notre Dame Hounds throughout the regular season, we've mentioned this before they played the Kenora Thistles, 39-2-3. All 5 of their losses, 3 of them being in overtime, so obviously those are 1-goal games. The two losses that they had in regulation, also 1-goal games. They go to the playoffs in Saskatchewan, they don't lose a game. 9-0-0. Now they come here, they beat Kenora Thistles 11-0. They're up 3-0 against the Winnipeg Wild, who, tore up 325 goals for throughout the regular season. They tore up the Manitoba Major AAA Hockey League. What do you say about the Notre Dame Hounds? I don't see any flaws into the game. They move as a unit. They're big. They're fast. They're strong. They're passing. They're crisp. Their goaltending is always in position. It's going to be tough for any team to get past them here.
Move as a unit. You just said it there. That says everything you need to know about the Hounds. They aren't out of position a lot. In the first period, when the Wild started generating some chances, Notre Dame was struggling to enter the offensive zone, losing control of the puck, and Winnipeg was transitioning before the Hounds could get back into system. If the Hounds are moving the puck, they read movement very well, and they get back. They're sound defensively. They're not afraid to drop that guy up. So they're getting beautiful opportunities right now just to beat Winnipeg with speed, and when they're going to lose the puck, and I say going to because it's a very smart heads-up play by all of their centermen so far, they recognize it, they drop back, they create a 3-man front coming back the other way. Winnipeg's trying stretch passes and getting nowhere with it.
Drew Englot had a goal in the first game against Kenora, picks up another 2 here. Cole Stevenson had 3 goals. He had a hat trick, one of 3 players to have a hat trick for the Notre Dame Hounds. Englot picks up 2 more. Stevenson's been all over the ice. Not on the score sheet yet, but all over the ice. And then their other winger in Colson Wolford has 2 assists in this game. That top unit, and we're not even talking about Luke Milnick, who led their team in points, or Brad Morrissey, who led the playoffs in points. We're talking about their top unit that just doesn't seem to be out of position and never seems to be in the defensive zone. And when they are in the defensive zone, and particularly the penalty kill, it's those 2 again.
Yeah, we saw it on the penalty kill. They were great. It was Drew Englot really pushing the forecheck. They come up. They're really aggressive on that. They're not afraid, if they clear it, to have one of their guys come all the way down and take away. You also saw it with Cooley. He got the interception on the penalty kill behind. So they are just – the crazy thing about them is normally you're either a fast guy or you're a big guy. These guys are both.
Well, after 40 minutes here, it's 3-0 in favor of the Notre Dame Hounds. Rory McGoran, Will Stryline with you here in Thunder Bay, Fort William, First Nations Arena. We'll be right back with an interview from Will Stryline. And
we have the referee-in-chief for the Telus Cup West Regionals.
So stick around for that, and of course stick around with us for third period of play. 3-0 for Notre Dame over the Winnipeg Wild right here on the Manitoba Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funk's Toyota family way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
Back and forth. And just nice and close, they're not the greatest mics. Back on the Manitoba Sports Network. It's Will Stryline, and I have the referee in chief of the Telus Cup West Regionals here in Andrew Brewer. Thank you for joining us here in the second intermission. Some great hockey we've been treated to, and one of the reasons we're treated to great hockey is because officials help make this game happen. How many officials do we have at the tournament this weekend?
This weekend we got 6 referees and 6 linesmen from across our branch, so 12 in total working this event.
And working two-man systems not only for the head referees but also for the linesmen. How exactly do you set up, and are there different responsibilities that all the guys have?
Yeah, so in the 4 official system, we got 2 referees and 2 linesmen. So the 2 referees will call the game from penalty-wise, game management, goals, and then the linesmen are calling the icings, the offsides, and they both take care of different roles but work as a team together.
So you mentioned we have 12 overall. Is it kind of pairing different guys together as the events go? Is there set teams of officials for the games that you've assigned?
Yeah, so each game we've paired them up with referees and linesmen into pairs of 2. They'll work 2 games each throughout the round robin, and then we'll be here each and every game and then pick the final 4 to work Sunday.
All right, now all these guys are coming from Hockey Northwestern Ontario, so they're regional guys here. What kind of levels are they at? Not like maybe in the officiating system. Obviously, there's different levels as the higher you go. And what kind of age groups are these guys used to working?
Yeah, so in the level system, all these officials are level 4 or 5 officials within the level system. There's 6 levels within the Hockey Canada officiating system. And then as for levels of hockey they work during the regular season, they're working midget AAA, junior B, a little bit of junior A, tier 2 junior A that we have locally within our branch, as well as a few are working OUA.
All right, and if anybody's watching and hey, I like what these guys are doing, how can they maybe look into getting the information to becoming officials themselves?
Yeah, so each year we take on new officials. So August, September, the fall time frame, just they can visit our website, the branch website at www.hockeyhno.com. So our branch website, there'll be more information on there, and they just attend a clinic, recertify, and do those portions to become an official. As you grow as an official, you get evaluated the entire time. These guys, you mentioned level 4s and 5s are up there in their system, but they're being evaluated this weekend as well. Yes, they'll be watched each and every game, so that way we can select our officials for Sunday. So every game we're here to watch the officials, coach them, support them, give them a few things to work on, and then again prepare for Sunday for the final game. It's been a wonderful event so far. Great calls so far by all the officials. Have great control of the games. Nothing's been getting out of hand. So props to you and all the work that you're doing and the officials you have here this weekend. It's the Telus Cup West Regionals. Referee in Chief Andrew Brewer. Thank you for joining us here. We'll be back with the second period on the Manitoba Sports Network. Thank you.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012 and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Curie with Fair & Fitness. We're located in Intermission, Manitoba. We do everything from personal training, group training classes, yoga and flexible steel. We also focus on young athletes. We do not only just the strength and conditioning, but the agility, power, rotational control and strength, and flexibility, stability, and mobility is always super important. You can find us at fairandfitness.ca and come check us out.
I think it's a pretty good program, getting to be on the ice every day and meeting new people from all over the world and playing with new teammates that I've never played with before.
The competition you play against is unbelievable, and there are hardly words to describe how amazing my past 3 years here have been.
I love being on the ice every day, and it's a great opportunity for girls that want to play a higher level of hockey.
The academy's great here. There's really nice people here. The town is great. It's a nice little quiet town.
I like the fact that we're on the ice every day and that we get to experience new opportunities here and get to play with different girls.
Well, I think our school has been awesome. The one-on-one situations that we have with our teachers has been great.
It's a good change, and I think that living in Canada and going to school is a great opportunity for me to learn new things.
Welcome back here inside Fort William First Nation Arena. Rory McGore and Will Stryline with you on the Manitoba Sports Network. Of course, wherever you are and whenever you do, we thank you for listening here to the Telus Cup West Regionals. This matchup between the Notre Dame Hounds and Winnipeg Wild. 3-0 for Notre Dame after 40 minutes of play. Scoring summary is as follows. Drew Englot picks up the first and second goal. Both those goals, primary assist from Colson Wolford. The first one, secondary assist, was Cade Nolan. And the second one, Zach Plusinski. That would be the first period scoring summary. Second period, only one goal. That one scored by Brad Morrissey, assisted by Ethan Ernst and Cody Leonard, the captain for the Notre Dame Hounds. 3-0 after 2 periods of play. Winnipeg Wild have a little bit of work to do, but they're definitely capable of putting the puck in between the 6x4.
They absolutely are, and it all starts on this very first shift. As the second period went on, you finally started to see some speed and aggression out of this line that's on the ice right now in Bettens, Joss, and Fox. They need to win this shift right now and maybe get themselves on the board.
Face-off is dropped. It's won there by Kyle Bettens. Back onto the stick of Mason Waite. Quickly on the attack go the Winnipeg Wild, but stifled there by the Notre Dame Hounds, and now Stanley Cooley. Cooley with the puck, trying to shovel that into the slot. Led there for Cordell Larson. Back behind the net as Luke Milmick gets stripped off the puck, and Kyle Bettens now far side, just up ahead onto center ice for Quinn Schmeiman's going to get the line here and send this back in. Out of his net comes Miles Minor, stops that one for Drake Burgeon. He one-touches that up for Mitchell Joss. Joss now with some speed down the right wing, gets stripped off by Winslow. Winslow now just to center ice, where Alec Borger's on it. Borger now up to Kyle Bettens. Bettens walks in, drops it down for Eric Fox. Fox is just going to dump this one in deep behind the net of Riley Kahonik. Bettens now trying to swing this one out in front. No one was there. It's off a skate and back on the near side boards where the Hounds are going to battle this one to get it past the blue line. Held in there for Fox momentarily, but Ethan Ernst now with some room is going to shovel this one out to center ice. On the trail there is Morrissey. He's one of the goal scorers here tonight. In the second period, picks up his first goal of the West Regionals. Now in front to Ernst. Steals a shot at net. That stopped there from Miles Minor. Back from Kyle Bettens. Bettens having a little bit of trouble with the puck. Spins off the check there of Morrissey. In to help out is Dufay. He just throws that off the far side boards. Back now with it, retreating into his own zone is Gottfried. Gottfried, intended pass up to Kluchuk's intercepted by Dufay. He gets the line and throws this in to the Winnipeg Wild zone. Nice check along the backboards there from Ethan Ernst. Up ahead for Kyle Bettens. That one's off his stick, offside. The Hounds are going to have to check up. Gottfried now behind his net. Stops up. Doesn't like the read, so he swings it D to D over to Alec Borger. Borger has trouble corralling that one as Drew Englot, 2 goals in the game for Englot, is now on the attack. Englot now shrugs off the check of Gottfried, trying to hammer this one into the zone. Englot now getting helped out from Cole Stevenson. Jackson Kluchuk, also Gottfried there, are pressuring them against the boards. Drew Englot now touches that up to Stevenson and back to Englot. Back out in front. Wolford tries to throw it out. Stevenson having a trouble getting it towards the front of the net. That allows the Wild now to carry it out. Third period of play here, 3-0 for the Notre Dame Hounds. Scooped up now by Wolford. Wolford is going to skate into the attacking zone, make a nice move there around Zach Falk. Wolford takes a nice hit there on the corner boards, but it's scooped up by the Wild and Falk. Touches that up to Michael Sarter. Sarter has Fisher with him, just going to throw this off the backboard. Shot there from Falk, never makes its way to the net as that's off a body. Back the other way comes Renwick. Renwick now with the puck. Renwick gets a hit there from Sarter, but manages to get the puck up to Cade Nolan. Gets a little bit of a hook there, no call. Back the other way comes Fisher. Fisher jumps around to check, walks the blue line, dodges another check, and just dumps it in to the Hound zone. On the attack now is Falk. First on it though is Riker Evans. Just drops it back behind the net of Riley Kahonik. Renwick now up ahead for Jake Dale. Dale over across to Zimmerman with a blast, and that one misses the net wide. Glove side of Miles Minor, and Caribs off the backboards all the way onto the stick of Nolan, who retreats back into his zone and touches that up for Dale. Dale now just throws this into the zone. Wilder making a change. You get the full sail line change in there, and all 5 back on the ice. Belton now makes a nice move, trying to poke the puck ahead into the attacking zone where Quinn Schmeiman is negating that from happening, but on the forecheck comes Reese Belton. Working around 3 of the forwards there for the Notre Dame Hounds. Up ahead now for Stanley Cooley. Pardon me, that's number 18, Jake Dale, is going to flip this into the zone, but I think they're going to say he was on the wrong side of the red line. Icing is the play here. Face off all the way back in Notre Dame Hounds zone. 16:25 remaining in the third period.
Winnipeg, for the first time in this game, came out of the dressing room ready to play some hockey. A lot faster play so far. A good first shift, a good second shift by the Falk line. Haven't really generated anything out of it, but they've kept the play right now on the other side and evened out the play so far.
Kyle Benton's going to win that face-off, push it up ahead onto the goaltender, Kahonik. He's going to cover it up. We'll do it all over again. Face-off, blocker side of the right-handed catching goaltender of Riley Kahonik. Kyle Benton's out there to take the face-off against Stanley Cooley. It's won by Cooley onto the stick now of Larson. Larson gets it out of the zone, but first one on it is Eric Fox. Fox gets this back into the zone, but only briefly as it's picked up by Schmeiman. Schmeiman's going to walk his own blue line, throw it near side here for Larson, who tips this into the zone. Icing's now waved off as Drake Burgeon. Burgeon trying to scoot that up along the boards for Kyle Bettens. Picked up now by Eric Fox. Fox trying to get it back up ahead for Bettens, and does. And now Bettens up ahead for Joss. Joss now trying to split a couple defensemen. Gets it back, drops it for Fox, but ill-advised as it's scooped up by Cordell Larson. Larson now takes a big hit there from Drake Burgeon, but does get the puck deep into the Wild zone. Second effort from Larson. That one's blocked there by Burgeon. He felt that one. He looks like he's trying to get to the ice. Definitely a stinger on Drake Burgeon, blocking that scoring opportunity from Cordell Larson. Puck now ensues into the Notre Dame Hound zone where it's picked up by Winslow. Winslow rink wide over to Schmeiman. D pass up ahead now. Intercepted by Borger. Schmeiman back on the puck. Leaves that one for Morrissey. Morrissey up ahead to Ernst. Ernst drops that back for Stevenson. Takes a shot. Steered aside by Minor, but a big juicy rebound. Second effort. Minor cleared that one out of danger. Out of his net to stop this one is Kahonik. Leaves that one for Morrissey, who collides with the referee. That allows the Wild to get this one, throw it into the slot, but no one was home. And now touched on the interception for the Wild, right on top of Miles Minor, who stops that one and plays it all the way out. Falk is going to feather that up top for Kluchuk, trying to go outside, and does. Nice move from Kluchuk, throws it on net, shoots, he scores! Jackson Kluchuk, what a move around the defenseman, and throws this low glove side past Riley Kahonik. Opening marker for the Wild. It's 3-1 Notre Dame's, but Winnipeg's right on the board. 14:48 remaining here in the third.
Kluchuk has had a great game so far. He has been skating fast. He has been not afraid to go in, and he finally gets rewarded for it. He makes a great job keeping a big body for a smaller guy who going off to the right hand, one-handed, keeping it away from his defender, has enough speed generated to get by, resets himself, 2 hands on the stick, bats away at it, and finally they get it past Kahonik.
3-1, the first goal of these West Regionals put into the net of the Notre Dame Hounds as they beat Kenora Thistles 11-0 yesterday. So the Wild get their opening marker and right back on the attack. Good job holding the line there from Shatsky. Maybe a little bit of momentum swinging in the favor of the Winnipeg Wild. Picked up now by Anglot. Anglot's going to hold it now out the red line, losing the puck down to Fisher, but on the trail there is Stevenson. Stevenson has Anglot with them. Taking it wide is Cole Stevenson. Takes it around the net. Trying to avoid the checking there of Matt Shatsky. Shatsky does a good job to strip him of the puck, but again, Drew Anglot gets it. He gets tripped up. No call. Stevenson now in the puck. Back to the point for Cade Nolan. Nolan going to walk the line. Throw it to the front of the net. Tipped in front and over the net. Great tip out in front there from Drew Anglot, looking for the hat trick here tonight. Back to the point now for Nolan. Nolan walks the line again. Throws it out in front. There's Anglot on the side of the net, banging away at it. Can't quite find the handle. Puck scoots out to the far side boards where Anglot's tied up. And with some numbers back the other way come the Wild. Joe Krause and has Fisher with him. Krause gets poked off the puck there by, I believe it was Cade Nolan. Back the other way comes Colson Wolford. And Benedictson just throws this onto the side of the net. Krause is going to go D over to Mason Waite. Zimmerman now strips way to the puck. Back up to the blue line where it can't be held in by Winslow. Throws it back in. Notre Dame's going to have to check up. Joe Krause, ill-advised pass back out in front. Great save there from Miles Minor. He had to be sharp on that one as Krause was looking D and Zimmerman jumped all over that one. And now in front for Nolan Renwick, who walks out and throws that one. That's up and over the net. Hits the back glass, but Renwick still on the attack. Being pressed against the boards there from Mason Waite in to help out Zimmerman. Zimmerman going to bounce this one off the boards up to Schmeiman. Schmeiman back down for Zimmerman. Cut off there by Reese Belton. He gets to Ceremet. Ceremet rink wide over to Benedictson, who's going to slowly walk this and throw it into the zone, into the soft area in the near side here, corner boards. Picked up now by Jake Dale. Jake Dale takes a big hit there from Benedictson. Shrugs that one off. Keeps his feet moving. Good work from Jake Dale. Comes to the blue line now where it's stopped from Burgeon. Takes a shot. That one hit the post. I'm not sure if Kahonik ever saw the shot being fired. Nonetheless, still 3-1 here for Notre Dame, but a great opportunity from Burgeon on a seeing eye shot from the point that hit the post. Play ensues in the neutral ice where it's touched ahead there from Cordell Larson. Back first one on it is Drake Burgeon. Burgeon now is going to skate this one out with some speed down the right wing. Comes Drake Burgeon flying through into the attacking zone. Leaves it for Fox. He touches that one just over the net. Great pace here in the third period between these two teams. Exactly what we expected all along. Interception there for Josh. Josh now is going to carry this one in. Throw it towards the front of the net. And again, no one was there for the Winnipeg Wild, but good attack for Fox as he throws this back down low for Mitchell Josh. Josh back up to the point. Nicely held there from Alec Borger. Just shovels this one in deep. Only one on the puck there is Stanley Cooley. That allows him to get this out to neutral ice for Ryan Gottfried. Is going to tap this ahead to the red line. Up ahead to Eric Fox. Fox now trying to squeeze his way through two defensemen and does. Take it around the net, trying to shovel that out in front. No one's there for the Wild. Back up to the point for Borger. Borger with the shot. That doesn't miss by much. Through a maze of bodies. Bounces off the backboards. Good forechecking here for the Winnipeg Wild. Definitely momentum swing halfway through this third period as the Wild are trying to get within one here in the third period. 3-1 right now for the Notre Dame Hounds. Kyle Bettens now takes a shot. Blocked or saved there from Riley Kahonik. Back the other way are the Hounds as they're trying to get this out of the zone. Riker Heavens takes a hit but does get the puck out. Back in immediately are the Winnipeg Wild. They're going to make a full sail line change. Fuel and tires for the Winnipeg Wild. Back behind his net now is, I believe, Stanley Cooley as he throws this one out for Ethan Ernst. Ethan Ernst gets the line, throws it in all the attacking zone. Miles Minor out of his net. Just swings this around near side, pinching from the points. Plusinski holds that one in on the stick now. Morrissey who chips this one down deep on the stick now of Ethan Ernst. Back up far side for Tristan Thompson. 5 bodies now on the far side corner boards as Jocelyn Dufay is holding that one up along the boards. Thompson moving his feet trying to get this one out. Kluchuk, the goal scorer for the Wild, comes in and does. Trying to feather that one up ahead for Caden Bryant, but can't quite do that. Now Ethan Ernst just A little bit inside the zone. Penalty now coming up to the Hounds. Winnipeg Wild are going to get the man advantage. Miles Minor heads to the bench. Joe Krause doesn't like the read, so he stops up, throws it back for Shatsky. Shatsky now back for Krause, and Krause back for Shatsky. Getting awfully close to their own net here. And Matt Shatsky is going to stop up, look for the outlet pass, and try to start up the breakout here. 6-on-5 for the Wild. Matt Shatsky, rink-wide pass for Zach Falk. Zach Falk may have some room, throws it out. Sarder now with it, to the backhand, in front of the net. Steered aside for Kahonik and covered up. Wow, 9:47 remaining in the third period. Back and forth effort. That's the game we expected here between the Hounds and the Wild.
That's very much what we expected, and it's going to be a knee-on-knee. It's going to be called a trip on the Notre Dame Hounds, as it was Kluchuk trying to race his way through and just got caught up. Coming back the other way, the Winnipeg Wild right now, a lot more aggressive on the forecheck, transitioning very well, coming in with speed, coming in with a puck handling that we saw yesterday against Thunder Bay, really starting to control the pace of play.
Oh, power play opportunity for Murray Chrysler Morton. Shot from the point from Waite. Juicy rebound. Second effort there from Burgeon. Low shot steered aside one more time from Kahonik. Back behind his net, Miles Minor. Careful not to get his stick stuck in between those two boards like what happened yesterday. Mason Waite now. Long lead pass up to Kyle Bettens. He's got some room now. Bettens takes a shot. That's off the stick there of Kahonik and up and out of play. 9:21 remaining in the third. You like the pace of this game here, Will?
Kyle Bettens is finding a new gear right now. He was a little bit slow, a little bit timid that entire line earlier on in this game, that first period. As this game has gone on, they have really found a stride right now, and they are charging at the net.
Face off, blocker, hand side of Kahonik. It's won there by the Hounds, but Fox is the first one on it. Deep inside the Notre Dame Hounds territory. Four bodies pinched up along the boards. Winslow, one of them. Schmeiman, the other for the Hounds. Two for the Wild, and Fox and Michael Sarder. Sarder trying to throw this one back to the point for Drake Burgeon. Way out of his net comes Miles Minor. Different penalty kill unit for Murray Chrysler in Morden. Coming out now for the Hounds, Drake Burgeon with some speed. He's going to throw that up to Kyle Bettens off his stick and gets a little bit deeper into the Hound zone. Scooped up by Larson. He takes a big hit there from Bettens. Sarder now trying to psycho with Bettens, being stripped off the puck. Good second effort there from Larson. Throws it all the way down the ice. 55 seconds remaining in the power play here for the Wild.
Wouldn't be a bad idea right now for the Wild just to kind of slow things down. They're really trying to go quick into the zone, get a quick shot. You've got the man advantage, set up a play.
Gottfried walking this one into the attacking zone, throws it to the front of the net, looking for Caden Bryant. But again, Kahonik's going to say no and catch that one out of midair and bring it down for a whistle.
Here's your chance now. You saw Kyle Bettens get a real good opportunity breaking down the right-hand side. Now you got the face-off in the zone. First step, get that win and set it up. You don't have to play a run-and-shoot game when you're on the power play. Make the Hounds come to you and find an opening.
8:26 remaining here in the third period. Referee over by the box of the Notre Dame Hounds bench. Couple words for the coach. 3-1 in favor of the Hounds here, as Jackson Kluchuk is going to make it 3-1. The lone goal here for the Winnipeg Wild. That's assisted by Reese Belton and Ryan Gottfried. We're ready to drop the puck here, and that's won by the Wild. Onto the stick of Gottfried. Gottfried's going to straddle the line here. Pass it to over to Borger. Set up are the Wild now. Back up to Gottfried. Throws it towards the front of the net. Off a body. Rebound chance there. I'm not sure if Kahonik knows where it was, but it's in his equipment. Covers up for a whistle. 8:15 remaining in the third.
That's just knocked underneath him, and it's good play by the Hounds goaltender. Just be big, be strong, get down on top of it, and make sure things are protected.
Face off there, won by the Wild, pushed in deep. Thrown back up to the side of the net, they score! A weak angle shot by Caden Bryant, and with 8:09 remaining, it's a one-goal hockey game, 3-2 for the Hounds, but a power play goal brought to you by Windsor Plywood gets these Winnipeg Wild on the board twice in the third and within one goal.
And we said it pregame, if you're going to beat Kahonik, you need to get traffic in front, you need to get tips on him, you need to get rebounds on him, you need to just go after him. And a wonderful job on that power play. Down low, got a shot on. Brighton's in a great spot to the side of the net, get the second opportunity. Nothing Kahonik can do.
Right off the face-off immediately into the attacking zone for the Notre Dame Hounds. Reese Belton's going to push this back for Mason Waite. Nice job from Waite to shrug off the check in there of Jocelyn Dufay. Waite now just throws this off a body. Luke Saremet trying to work the forecheck, but played out there by the Hounds. Now Brad Morrissey has some room, and Dufay with him. Tries to squeeze off a shot. Good defensive play there from Mason Waite. Now back on the attack come the Winnipeg Wild. Luke Benedictson up ahead for Matt Shatsky. Shatsky with a shot. That drops straight ahead of Kahonik, trying to bang away at it on the Wild as it's loose. Shot from the point, stopped again from Kahonik. They're still banging away at it. Puck spurts out to the top of the slot. Shatsky with another drive towards the net. And wow, what an opportunity there as it bounced off the loose stick of Dufay and now to play into the Hounds bench. Kahonik made the save. It dropped straight in front of him, didn't know where it was, and then chaos after that.
Chaos, absolutely. After he drops it, he's down, he's out, he's sitting on his backside. That shot from the point comes in, and it actually hits him on the bottom side of the leg underneath the knee, and he's just happened to be in the right spot.
Correction on that goal by Jackson Kluchuk. The assist coming to Zach Falk on the first goal for the Wild. We'll get you the scoring summary on the second goal in the next stoppage of play. Until then, it's played into the zone for the Winnipeg Wild. Here on the attack is Kyle Bettens. Bettens trying to cycle down with Joss. It's off a skate of Cooley, and back the other way comes Milmick. Milmick going to take this one wide, stops up just past the blue line there, trying to drive it a little bit down deep. Good play now from one of the Wild players. It's touched ahead for Bettens. With momentum now for the Wild. Bettens over to Joss, takes a shot. Stopped there from Kahonik, and Kahonik again takes a look beside him. He wasn't sure if he had the possession of the puck.
The Wild have him rattled right now. Shoot everything you can on him. He's a little bit shaky. He's let a couple ones go. Not some not so great saves. Keep going after him right now. The pace of the game's really picked up. I'm still really impressed with that line of Fox, Joss, and Bettens. But some great play right now by Falk. He got the primary assist on both goals for the Wild. He's been playing a great game. Early on, he was one of the only guys willing to go after the rush, and he's getting the dividends of it right now.
Face-off is scrummed inside the face-off dot. It comes back to the point for Gottfried. He takes a shot. That's off a stick and bounces just wide of the net. Here now come the Hounds trying to get out of their zone, and they do, led by Drew Englot. Englot just to the blue line where it stopped there for the Winnipeg Wild. Back now for Cade Nolan. Nolan looking for a read, just plays it off the near side boards here. Gottfried trying to sidestep the check of Englot and does, but Englot gets it now up for Wolford. Wolford stops up half wall, far side, pinched against the boards there by two Wild players. Slap shot from the point. Nice blocker save there from Miles Minor. Steers that into the far side corner boards. Now Tristan Thompson. One touch up ahead for Kluchuk, and Kluchuk crosses the line and just dumps this into the attacking zone. Near side now. First one on it's Riker Evans. Evans is going to go D to D. Up ahead, Cade Nolan. Intended pass. Intercepted there for Sarder. Sarder's got some room. Throws it. High slot for Thompson. That's off his stick. And back the other way come the Hounds. Colson Wolford now is going to pick this one up. Throw it down into the Winnipeg Wild zone where it's scooped up by Nolan Renwick. Renwick trying to throw it out to the high slot. Intercepted by Bettens. He takes a big hit there from Dufay, but does get the puck out. Now Mason Waite. A little move back behind his back onto his stick. Gets shrugged along the backboards there by Cody Leonard. And Cody Leonard is able to get it out for Plusinski, where he gets stripped off the puck by Sarder. Good work for Sarder there for the moment to keep the puck in, but Plusinski keeps his feet moving and gets it out. Bettens picks up the loose puck. He's got Sarder with him. Sarder back to Bettens, shoots, they score! Kyle Bettens! What a give and go play from Michael Sarder. And we got a tie game. It's 3-3.
And what have I been saying all game long? It's about the transition. The Wild have a lot of speed. Bettens has been picking up the pace throughout the third period here. He gets that interception, goes over to Mikkel Sarder, who's had a great weekend so far in both games. A good give back. It was a hit to play by the Hounds defenseman. He cut off that pass, but he's able to get it back in time. And Kahonik is not able to reset.
Now 3 goals in the third for the Winnipeg Wild, and just like that, with 5 minutes remaining, we got a tie game here between the Hounds and the Wild. We knew it would be a tight affair, a strong skating, fast skating affair here, and it took after 40 minutes for the Wild to get into this one, but wow, have they ever done it in these last 15 minutes of this third period. The Notre Dame Hounds now chips it up the far side boards. Stanley Cooley has some room. Cooley walks out, takes it around the net, drives it towards the net, but loses the handle as it spills back along the backboards. Picked up now by Drew Englot. Back to the point for Winslow. There's a shot. That's off a body in front. Back the other way come the Wild. Reese Belton now. Belton now with some speed. He attacks, trying to straddle the line here. Just throws it down deep. First one on it's going to be Benedictson. Benedictson shovels it towards the front of the net. That ends up going behind the net. Ceremic can't get the race to the puck, and it allows Drew Englot now to carry it up. That's off the linesman, but trailing on the puck now is Wolford. Wolford spins off the attack there of Borger, gets it down behind the net of Miles Minor. First one on it, there's Gottfried. Gottfried up to Ceremet. Ceremet off a body there, and Englot takes a big hit there from Ryan Gottfried. Steps into his man, clean hit from big 6'5" Ryan Gottfried. Back the other way. Here comes Alec Borger. Borger now loses the puck. It's stripped now, and Riker Evans has numbers. 3-on-1 for the Hounds. Evans to Ernst. Ernst, the shot. Rebound in front. They're banging away. Miles Minor way out of position, and they score. Cole Stevenson scoops up the loose puck. All 5 Wild players are in the crease area behind Miles Minor, but Cole Stevenson finds the biscuit and throws it into the net. With 3:45 remaining, it's 4-3 for the Hounds, exactly what they needed after allowing 3 straight goals.
Miles Minor just lost that puck. He made the save. It was sitting underneath him. He sees everybody scrambling. He's not sure where it is. He gets up to his feet to go make a play. That's when the puck squirts loose. And a great job by the Hounds just creating some havoc and getting an opportunity, regaining their lead.
Face off center ice. What a third period here at Fort William First Nations Arena between the Notre Dame Hounds and the Winnipeg Wild. Hounds trying to get back on that attack, holding the line there, but can't. So Morrissey stops up and cycles back. Morrissey now up ahead to Riker Evans. Evans going to squeeze off the check there and take it in deep into the attacking zone. Riker Evans has Ernst in front of the net. Ernst now with the puck. Back to the point for Nolan. Nolan just throws this back down low off the backboards intentionally. Back up to the blue line now. Jackson Kluchuk trying to chip this around. Jocelyn Dufay can't. On the trail is Morrissey. Morrissey with the shot. That's over the net of Minor. Bounces off the back glass. And quickly on the exchange now are the Wild. Back the other way comes Bryant. He's going to touch that up to Tristan Thompson. That's offside. It should be, but no, they don't touch the puck. They're going to check up now and get onside. Back the other way comes Schmeiman. Schmeiman drops it back for Leonard. Back up to Schmeiman. He's just going to dump this one in the zone. Allows the final Hounds to make the change. And 5-on-5 resumes here. Now Falk back up to Sarder. Sarder trying to feed that up to Kyle Bettens. It's a little bit out of his reach. Out of his net comes Kahonik to play that one. Big hit along the near side boards here as Larson lays out Michael Sarder. And now Leonard going to settle this one down. Throw it back up to Quinn Schmeiman. Back over for Larson. In the stick of Falk. He's going to dump this one all the way down into the attacking zone. And hard on it goes Kyle Bettens. Trying to be helped out there from Sarder. Lifted all the way down the ice. This isn't going to have enough for icing. Drake Burgeon's got to be careful with it, and he has Cordell Larson all over him. And now fed up ahead for Michael Sarder. Just throws this one down. Might have touched a player on the Winnipeg Wild bench. Nonetheless, play resumes. Back behind in his own zone is Joe Krause. Spinning around the check of Wolford. Throws it back behind his net. Maybe a little bit too far for Burgeon, but in helping out there is Ceremet. Back behind in the blue line. Rink-wide pass for Zach Falk. Just floats this one all the way down the ice. No icing as it's waved off there. Ceremet first one on it. Trying to bang away at it. Short side covered up by Kahonik. 4-3 Hounds. 1:49 remaining here in the third period.
Winnipeg's really going to have to start going after it here. They've done everything they could to build it up, tie it up at 3. And that one, just, why not bang away at it at the center? We're going to get a timeout here by Winnipeg. Don't expect them to wait too long to potentially pull the goaltender, bring Miles to the bench, get that third guy, or the sixth guy, I should say, onto the ice, get that odd-man advantage, and see what you can get in front of Kahonik.
Again, Jeopardy theme. It's got to be it. 30 seconds, right?
It's got to be.
Yeah. Jeopardy theme, 30 seconds. Timeout, 30 seconds.
Could be the Nashville Predators during a review when everyone sings Let It Be.
I didn't know that.
It started this year. It's a great little Nashville thing now.
In our pregame show of the first game between the Thistles and the Hounds, we broke down all 4 teams.
Yes, we did.
And we talked about that if you were a betting man, you would think that it generally should be the Wild and the Hounds in the finals.
Yes,
if we get a game like this, I mean,
they're showing that this could be the championship game. If you didn't actually know, this is still round robin. These two teams trying to show each other exactly what they can bring. The Winnipeg Wild need to send a message in this game, and I think they did that. You come into the third period down by 3. The Notre Dame Hounds think they have, and you battle your way back. The Hounds now know you're ready to go and get this championship.
And the Wild now know that it can turn on a dime, so keep on moving your feet, keep on driving, and try to get this momentum back here. Miles Minor is out of his net, 6-on-5. Empty net for the Winnipeg Wild with 1:40 remaining here in the third period. 4 bodies now scrumming up on the far side corner boards. Few players are down. Referee's just going to blow this one down. We'll get a whistle here inside the Hounds' end. Goal scored there by Kyle Bettens was assisted by Michael Sarder to make it 3-3, and then quickly after that to make it 4-3 for Notre Dame was Cole Stevenson unassisted on the 4th goal for Notre Dame.
The key right now for Winnipeg, and the danger here is this faceoff comes outside the zone. Notre Dame, even when they've been shorthanded, really aggressive on the forecheck. You can't be reckless with the puck.
Mason Waite skates past the red line, dumps this in. Hard on the attack there is Mitchell Joss. Joss gets it up to the near side boards here for Sarder. Sarder trying to start the cycle now for the Winnipeg Wild. Winslow's going to pick that one up and get it out. Cordell Larson may have some room. On the trail now is Milmick. Milmick gets the line, walks it. Good block there from Waite. Second effort from Milmick. Puts that one wide. Back up to the point for Schmeiman. He's going to throw this one around the boards. Now Mason Waite on it, shrugging off the check there of Luke Milmick. Mason Waite's going to try to skate this one up all by himself down the left wing. Gets center ice and dumps this one in. Last minute remaining here in this third period. 4-3 for Notre Dame. And Michael Sarder now stops the puck back to in the top of the circle for Waite. He squeezes off a shot now into the high slot. Puck is bouncing all over the place, but on it is Michael Sarder. Sarder attempted to get it up to the point. That goes off a skate. The puck now comes to the point for Waite. Waite just drives this one down deep along the near side boards around the net. Quinn Schmeiman stops it there, pinches it along the boards, and a whistle from the referee is going to stop that one with 31 seconds remaining here in the third.
Said the Hounds like to be aggressive. Dangerous play down the ice. Good job by the Wild to bring it back. Mason Waite had a great shift there. Once he got control, was strong on the boards, got his man off it, busted down, dumped it, chased it in, tried to set up that cycle. Good job by the Hounds, though, to negate that and freeze it against the boards.
Face off in the attacking zone for the Winnipeg Wild. Glove hand side of goaltender Kahonik. Out to take it is Kluchuk. He's got the first goal for the Wild. Wins the draw cleanly onto the stick of Falk and back up to Borger. Borger with the shot. That's off the stick there of Dufay. Falls onto the far side boards. Dufay can't clear the zone. Falk now swings it back up top for Borger. Shot from Borger. It bounces down on the far near side here where it's scooped up by the Hounds. Holding the line there is Falk brilliantly, and now back in front. Thompson with the drive. Puck is in front. They're banging away, and it squirts out to the near side boards. Less than 10 seconds remaining. Lifted all the way out and down the ice. Not going to have enough for icing. And with 2 seconds remaining, that's going to do it here for 60 minutes. The Notre Dame Hounds in the round robin are going to pick up a 4-3 victory over the Winnipeg Wild. But if I may say, Will, the Winnipeg Wild should not go into that dressing room anyways upset. They battled back from 3-0 down, tying the game up, and it was an incredible effort for Paul Kruger's crew.
It absolutely was. They found a lot of heart, a lot of great. They had to dig down there in that third period to find the success that they found in Bangway. They finally started to get in some cycles. They were transitioning better than they had through the first 40 minutes, and they got Kahonik shaken up. He had a couple bad saves, a couple bad rebounds, tipping in front of him, and that last minute and a half, they had Miner out of the net. They were after it. They were trying to set things up. They were taking shots or putting everything at the net. It was not without effort that they didn't tie that game.
We'd like to thank Getting Powered and MyPhone, our official communications provider for cell phones, iPads, and more. Contact your authorized Telus dealer today. Notre Dame Hounds picks up a 4-3 win here over the Winnipeg Wild to go 2-0 in these Telus Cup West Regionals. Winnipeg Wild will fall to 1-1, but if there's any guess and any wish, Will, if we may see these two teams once again in the finals, we're going to get one heck of a showdown to decide who's going to be the West representatives going to the Telus Cup finals.
I think everybody who is in the arena tonight is hoping to see that final come Sunday afternoon. A great job by both teams. A lot of fast play. A lot more physical than I thought it would be. I thought the Notre Dame only played physical because that's how Kenora wanted to play them. But they were throwing bodies all around. We finally saw Gottfried put a stop onto Drew Englot late in that game and throw his big body around as well.
Zach Falk's going to get the player of the game here for the Winnipeg Wild. Colson Wolford picks up the player of the game for the Notre Dame Hounds. Zach Falk had a pair of assists for the Winnipeg Wild, and the same goes for Colson Wolford for the Notre Dame Hounds. I took a peek over at your 3 stars there. You were pretty on point. Why don't you take that away?
I will take that away. I was actually going to say Wolford, despite the fact that he had the 2 assists, he had a really good game. He gets the player of the game. I had him as my 3rd star. He was a very good setup man for the Hounds all game, and it capitalized early on, obviously. Zach Falk, I said before he ever got the goal, he was playing a very good hockey game. He was leading rushes. He was trying to do something early on when the Wild were trying to figure out what the Hounds were doing, and it paid dividends as he sets up 2 of the 3 goals for the Wild. And then I thought Englot, he was just physical all game. He had the first shot that was tipped in. The second time he takes that pass over the shoulder, drops it in front of him, makes a great deke to beat out Miles Minor, and he was physical. He wasn't afraid to get on the forecheck. He was beating guys on the boards all game, and he was setting up a lot of plays with Stevenson.
Well, 8 p.m. tonight here at the Fort William First Nations Arena, and of course on the Manitoba Sports Network, Kenora Thistles, Thunder Bay Kings. Thunder Bay swept them in the Hockey Northern Ontario Finals, 3-0. But Kenora Thistles, although it was 11-0, they showed heart, and they played all 60 minutes driving their feet and trying to get something positively against the Notre Dame Hounds. And you know that they're going to want to try to show that they belong with the Thunder Bay Kings and try to get back after losing 3 games straight in the Hockey Northern Ontario Finals.
Absolutely. The one thing that was nice to see about the Kenora Thistles, we talked about it in the game yesterday, was despite the fact the game got out of hand, they stuck to the fundamentals. I will say it 1,000 times over. Doug Novak loves to play the system. He knows who his players are. He creates a system that puts his players in a good position to be successful. So look for them to keep up those habits. They're going to come out hard and fast, just like they did against the Notre Dame Hounds. I think they're going to have a better job keeping up with the play of the Thunder Bay Kings and get traffic in front.
Now 4-3 the final here for the Notre Dame Hounds. Stay with us because we'll be grabbing an interview here from the Notre Dame Hounds dressing room as soon as they're done. Obviously, the coach is going to want to talk to him after that game. 4-3 victory for the Notre Dame Hounds over the Winnipeg Wild. 1 game to go here on the Manitoba Sports Network to wrap up Friday night. Obviously, we'll have 2 more tomorrow. Championship on Sunday, 8 p.m. Thunder Bay Kings versus the Kenora Thistles. So stay with us for the interview from one of the Notre Dame Hounds players once they're done in the dressing room. And then at 8 o'clock, the Thunder Bay Kings against the Kenora Thistles. 4-3 the final here for the Hounds over the Wild. Rory McGoran, Will Stryline with you. Stay with us for the interview and the second game to follow right here on the Manitoba Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funk's Notre. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funk's Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funk's Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funks Toyota Family Way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
Welcome to MB Seeds. I'm Matt and this is B, and we're a family-run business. We've been operating since 2012 and we sell canola, soybeans, corn, wheat, barley, oats, and peas. We also run a cleaning facility on site just south of Low Farm where we can clean almost anything that you can grow. Come check us out today.
Hi, I'm Rick Funk from Funks Toyota. Our family has been in the automotive business for over 45 years. That's 45 plus years of looking after customers. We have a top worldwide recognized product that we are proud to be a partner with Toyota Canada. Every new and used vehicle is negotiable when it comes to purchasing your vehicle here at Funks Toyota. Our staff of many years is very knowledgeable and will help you, not force you with your buying decision. There are no hidden fees and no pressure tactics. Not only that, we promise what we deliver and have one of the best used vehicle warranties in the business. Our staff love to serve and you will feel like family after your first visit. We are not perfect, but we love to please here at Funks Toyota. For those of you that have experienced our Funks Toyota Family Way, please share it with others and like us and share us on Facebook. We are proud to be a sponsor of the Manitoba Amateur Sports. Visit us online at www.funks.toyota.ca.
Rory McGoran here, joined by Drew Englot, forward of the Notre Dame Hounds on the Manitoba Sports Network. I want to start off with your impression of that game. Up 3-0 after 2 periods. Wild battled right back. And Cole Stevenson was able to get the go-ahead marker and the final marker in that game. What were your thoughts throughout 60 minutes against the Wild there?
Our whole team battled hard, got pucks deep, and we just stuck to the plan and, got lucky and we did good. So that's all I gotta say.
Throughout the game, you and Cole Stevenson and your other forward line mate, Colson Wolford, you not only have the size, but you have the speed, and you like to maintain possession low, and it's tough for anyone to get the puck off. Is this something that you all year throughout that line? It's really possession down in front?
Yeah, it has. That's my goal. Not my goal. My role on the team, I guess, is just to maintain possession, just kind of grind it out around the boards and try and create some chances for us.
Tough test here against the Wild. Comes out with a 4-3 victory. 2 goals for yourself. How do you your performance specifically in this game?
I think it was pretty good. It's nice to see me finally get the puck in the net. I didn't come up with too many goals over the years, but it's nice to see myself getting success.
First year here with the midget Notre Dame Hounds. How has the season been? I mean, heck of a year throughout the regular season, then 9-0 throughout the playoffs, 2-0 here in the West Regionals. How's it been for yourself?
It's been good. I guess we have a great bunch of guys on our team. We stick to the structure, and we've been having lots of success with that.
1 game left before the finals on Sunday against Thunder Bay. So far, 2-0. How do you expect them to be tomorrow?
They'll be coming out hard. You know, we have 2 wins so far, so they'll definitely give us a challenge. But we'll be ready. So.
Well, Drew, congratulations on the win tonight, and good luck the rest of the way Saturday and, of course, on Sunday. Drew Englot, forward for the Notre Dame Hounds, Rory McGowan on the Manitoba Sports Network.